Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
My brothers and sisters of Explorations, welcome to the first fully fledged proper exploration of 2025. Namaste to each and every single one of my early birds here to get that worm. Tonight on Explorations, we are, as our Christian brothers and sisters would say, letting Jesus take the wheel. So those of you that are newly initiated, you're waiting to see how this program works? Well, buckle up, because we're about to see how this program works tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, my explorers. How are you all doing? My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unlock and unleash the power that courses through our veins right now. I'm talking about a power that you've known you possessed all along, but have been afraid of your whole life. It doesn't come from external things, external little gadgets and gadgets, little workouts, little diets. No, ladies and gentlemen, it is not from following your hunger down a path of achievement. It is by following your hunger down a path of hunger, realizing that the hunger is the next level that we speak about so frequently here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste. Oh, my sweet Lord, we are in the midst of a Jazz Express. Guys, enough. I'm so excited. Toot toot, everybody. It's time to get that energy up. Pepperoncini gifting a sub. Mary Lou resubbing for the 35th month. Can you believe that? Love you too, Mary Lou. Bless you, sweetheart. Bill Z, thanks for the bits. But guys, you know what time it is. Everybody on board. I wish this would stop. Namaste, everybody. Wow, pepperoncini, 100 bits. Buy Mish an egg with these bits, please. Yeah, that should almost do a single egg. 100 bits. Yeah, Twitch taking their little percentage out. Uncle Sam taking their little percentage out. The Kroger CEO taking their little percentage out. Line them up on the wall, every single goddamn one of them. Namaste. Pepperoncini. Thanks so much. Fram, let us give thanks to Joseph Smith for this jazz. So, of course, Fram referencing a situation in which jazz was actually invented by a single man, not a culture, not an evolution, not a mishmash of cultures, as we are told. It comes from a single man, a single point in history. Joseph Smith, yes, the great man Joseph Smith, also the father of Mormonism. Actually was the creator of jazz music. Now, if anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to me. Toot toot, everybody. Yes. I'm seeing little bits from FL Girl 776. Namaste. I'm seeing Ellie Benelli throwing a single bit down. Namaste as well. Blessings to you. And we've blown right through that first stage on the Jazz Express. Namaste, everybody. Blessings to you. On this new year, I've been accosted by people, who look to me as a leader in my community. They look to me as a leader. They stop me at the bank. They stop me at the grocery store. They say, Leslie, are you excited for 2025? Looking for me to reinforce the most toxic, the most weak-minded attributes that a person can have. They ask me if I'm excited, and they want me to say yes because they want to feel excited, and they need an alpha dog to tell them. But what they really, truly, absolutely need in the pit of their heart, body, and mind, ladies and gentlemen of Explorations, is someone to stand up and say, no! No, I'm not excited for 2025. Do you know why? Because I'm not a child and I'm not mentally disabled. No, I'm not excited for a new year. Excited for 2025. No. No, I do not think this will bring anything new or anything positive. I don't think this will usher in any changes. I don't think that this will be the year that I finally focus. I don't think this will be the year that I finally get that promotion, that I finally get that little something that fills the hole. It'll never happen, ladies and gentlemen. And we know that. The world needs to know that. Each and every single one of you. I need you all on board this year. This is going to be the worst year yet. Namaste. Woo! Namaste. Blessings to you. Tried to explain the program to my family, and they said it was crap. So now I need a new family for 2025. Namaste. Woo, girl. Namaste. Yes. Now, I know somebody felt that in the audience tonight. I know somebody felt that in the chat tonight. Walnuts. Walnuts. felt the vibes, felt the excitement, felt the energy that can build only at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste to Pimperknuckle for that resub. Blessings to Grizzle. Tried to, that wonderful, beautiful message. Grizzle, thank you so much. Fram, I got my dick tip stuck in my zipper through my boxers. Pour out some bits for my injured cock. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. Wonderful. Absolutely gorgeous. Ellie Benelli gifted sub. Not sneaking that by me, girl. Back to it. Ooh, namaste. Now that was something. That was something. You know, we go our whole lives walking through this world, this hall of mirrors, of smoke and mirrors, and we look for something real. We're looking for desperately anything that we can touch and confirm to ourselves that the world exists, that we exist, that the other exists. Namaste. Very few people are able to channel that. The amount of spiritual energy, if you were in the room with me right now, if you were in the room with me right now, feeling the energy that I was just able to pulsate through the room, through my sort of physical and spiritual being right now, any manner of negative things may happen to you. You're simply not ready. You need to see me through the internet at times like that. The internet is an absolutely essential barrier to filter out some of the immeasurable spiritual, physical, financial energy that I'm trying to give each and every single one of you through this program. Nindy knew. The program works, the guru works, work it with him, says Nindy Doo. Namaste. Brother, good to see you. Oh, my Lord Walnuts, 1,000 bits. Help me, I'm moving to Tokyo in 2 weeks and I don't even know Chinese. Help me. He doesn't know the difference between a wonton or a chingcha or whatever. I don't know what the food's called, but I wish you the best. I wish you the best. I know they got noodles and a lust. They're very industrious people. Namaste. They're an industrious, respectful people. Namaste. Keep that in mind. And I'm getting a feeling through the internet right now, something's just telling me, Walnuts, that you, brother, are a little guy. You're a little guy, and other than your sort of extremely white skin, extremely white, sort of refracting the sun kind of skin, you could probably tell people you're any manner of small white celebrity, a Tom Cruise or such things. They're just as racist as we are. They're just as racist as we are. They might think you're Tom Cruise. Larry Picklejar, namaste, gifting a sub to the walnuts. To the walnuts. Namaste, pepperoncini, blessings to you. We are showered with milk. We are indeed. Let's get to this community. I can't wait to get to this perspective, to be honest with you. Pepperoncini, if you are a respectful white man, you're allowed to ride in the woman-only car on the subway. Now, that's 100% true. Every single white man in the chat right now, take studious notes. Now, that is a worldly individual. Pepperoncini wouldn't steer you wrong. You take one look at him, he works in tech. He's got a little bit of money in the bank. All right, he's going on trips. He knows stuff like that. You can trust him. You can get in the woman-only car if you like bow. If you just keep bowing. Namaste. Beautiful. 1,000 bits. Extremely generous of you. Extremely generous of you. Oh, and you're going to Japan. Wow. Namaste. I was just thinking to myself the other day, I wonder if he's still moving to Japan. I did. I said it to my temporary roommate, not Mish. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Blessings. Wow. We're already on fire. I'm on fire with the program right now. And we're not going to mess around tonight, all right? We're jumping right back in. We're getting crazy. Walnuts, gorgeous. I wish I could breastfeed you right now and give you the tools that you need that will allow you to succeed in Japan. You know I want that. I want that more than anything in the world. I wish I could place your little mouth around my engorged breast. OM Godspeed, some of the trains in Japan are so fast that women can't ride them without going sterile, so the whole car is just for polite white guys. Interesting. Oh, we got to turn this Santa shit off. I don't want to see this anymore. What is that? Who did that? Dishman, you're crazy. I don't want to see that shit again. Where is it? Where is it? Is it in the... Hold on. We're turning this shit off. I don't want to see this shit anymore. Remove. Don't want that. Stop doing it. Never see it again. Namaste. That's over. That period's over. That was me throwing you a little bit of a bone, me throwing you a little bit of chum in the water to keep you focused. Because you people can't do anything without a little bit of a keychain jingle in front of your face. And you need to focus up. As I'm giving you these profound tools, simple yet profound tools. But Lord knows you need a little bit of extra, little peanut butter on your cracker or such. Namaste. Blessings to you, blessings to us all. Wow. Now, guys, now as much as I would love to speak to Walnuts about Japan and make sure that, guys, let's make this a thing right now. Yes, tonight we're going to be speaking about the program works. One of the ways the program is going to work tonight is through our committed explorer, the Walnuts. The Walnuts needs advice about what to do in Japan. So yes, we're going to be exploring a lot, to and fro, left, right, up and down, any manner of directions here at Explorations. But also, I'm going to be hitting you up a little bit. We need to get this guy some advice. He's going in blind. He's seen a lot of anime. That's pretty much it. He's one of those guys. He's seen a lot of anime. He showed me a little karate routine that he learned on anime. You know what I mean? And so we got to make sure this guy is filled in when he gets over there. Namaste. Now, as I was saying a moment ago, yes, speak about walnut and mail. Yeah, no, we're gonna do that next. Now let's get this train going. Let's get this train going because I need to open up the line and speak to you all. But before that, guys, we have two pieces of mail. Guys. If you would like to write me a little something, somebody hit the P.O. Box thing. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. 60647, Chicago, Illinois. P.O. Box 47621. Send me a little something. Send me a little thing. Send me a little thingy. Send me a little postcard. Send me a little letter. Send me a little package. Fill it up with stuff you want. Some fill it up with stuff you like. Some fill it up with stuff you hate. I love it. I love getting all the stuff. I love you. You guys sent me, who was it? German Royalty that sent me pictures of just random people. He's been collecting pictures out of the photo booth. Borderline pervert move. Loved it, though. Absolutely cherished that energy. Because the flirting with that line of perversion, that's where the next level is. That's where you're going to find the path. Namaste. Blessings to you. Now, let's go ahead and open up some mail, guys. There it is. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. All right, guys. Let's do it. So we got the first one. Oh, yeah, it's absolutely. This is the one we've been waiting for a while. Coming from Beeps. So this first piece of mail coming from our explorer, Beeps. So guys, everybody, I'm going to say thank you to Beeps. Namaste to Beeps for that. Now, one thing that Mish pointed out about this box that I want to get into before I even open it. Mother Nipple Bottom, he should buy tabby socks and get a sandals as soon as he gets there. Will be a huge hit with the locals. Buy tabby socks and get a sandals. Tabby socks and sandals. I don't know. What are tabby socks? Are those the little independent toe ones? Is that that? Oh, geisha socks. Is that what that is? Are we talking about geisha stuff? Okay, interesting. Yeah. So we get some. Just dress up like a geisha. Okay. Anything. Anyway. All right, Beeps sent a package that says Vicel Blue Regent Pack. 210 milliliters conditioning solution, 210 milliliters buffer solution, 50 milliliters Trypan Blue, 210 milliliters cleaning agent. This could be something very, it's got a symbol for an explosion, a symbol for fire, a symbol for like heart stuff, highly flammable liquid and vapor, may cause skin reaction. Let's find out. Let's find out what's inside. Communal vision, can't wait to familiarize myself with this perspective. Fram is sending free pics of his mutilated penis. Just send him a shout out here and he'll DM you. So we got Fram. Okay, so Leslie, the streamer, cannot coordinate some kind of sexual, exchange. If I get caught, I'll just say I thought that was sarcastic or something. It's like, oh, we joke around. So just, good joke, Orc. Terrific joke. All right, opening the highly flammable package that may or may not burn my skin upon opening. When I'm in Japan, it's common courtesy to litter, as the city custodians love their job and want to have things to do. And I've absolutely heard that as well. I heard there's, especially if you're in a very quiet place where they've got all their dresses on. They really appreciate it in those places as well. All right, we're almost there. Almost opening the box. Okay, very exciting. Okay, so before I open it, some cute stickers. Look on the bright side. Always be kind. Larry Picklejar, as a viewer, I understand that all sexual encounters are jokes meant for levity to others and do not implicate the host. Now, there we go. Yeah, I cannot imagine something, that a Twitch admin would want to see anything else. I'll be sending clips. I'll be sending little clips and screenshots of that. Okay, so then the other stickers say, think happy thoughts, light yourself up with a picture of a light bulb, staying alive with little sparkles around it, and be brave with an arrow. So namaste. Namaste. Can somebody, kind of rude, I can't speak Japanese or read it. I can't read, period. But I know a Japanese symbol when I see it. Can somebody translate the walnuts little screed there? Kind of rude. Kind of rude. All right, beautiful, beautiful box. Got a little note on. He said, "Thanks very much. Thank you very much." Oh yeah, Cherish, you speak Japanese. Where are my weebs at? There's a couple of you in there, I know. Arigato gozaimasu. Did I say that? Arigato gozaimasu. The word Twitch itself is a euphemism for butt stuff. Interesting, Duncan. I really appreciate that perspective. I had no idea. So we got a greeting card from Beeps. Beeps, thanks so much. Beautiful greeting card. Love that. Let's get a quick little zoom on that. Yeah, I love that. See, you can tell that's really good. Now, Merry Christmas, Leslie and Mish. I hope the snow is manageable. I'm scared of skiing because so many people tear their ACLs. And then we've got a little, it says Godspeed, actually pointing to the stamp of a hot dog with a Christmas hat on it. Godspeed actually carved this stamp. Do not try to grow poop. So don't try to grow poop. Interesting thing to close out with, but I appreciate the warning as a poop scientist. I get as much of that. I'll try to get as much of that perspective as I can. Now, this as well, I'm going to go ahead and zoom up. Hopefully this shows up a little bit better. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that hot dog with a Christmas hat on it, sent in. Again, now Godspeed is somebody that was here for the incident involving the hot dog, and that's a little disrespectful. Luckily, this was sent in piggyback on someone else's thing, but I don't like that. I consider that to be disrespectful. No, we're not going to make that an emote. No. You know better than to even ask that. All right, here we go. We are inside the box, and we've got some treats. We've got some goldfish. We got 4 packets of goldfish. 4 packets of goldfish, if you can see that. 4 packets of goldfish. We've got, this is a different kind of goldfish situation. It says, do not eat these goldfish, but it's in this little plastic thing. Let's open this up. So what is respectful then, Mother Nipple Bottom? Well, you're the only one to date that has even flirted with that line and made it over. just through like kind of the scale and the force of will. You know, you just drawing a picture of a hot dog. Don't make me reopen this chapter. Japan has a Halloween-themed forest where you can find actors hanging from the trees. It's encouraged that tourists go here and take pictures with the actors so they can go on to more important roles in film. Walnuts, are you here? Walnuts, yeah, take notes. Okay, interesting stuff. So I'm opening the little plastic thing. Let's say focus on this as well while we give the really terrific advice. Do not eat these goldfish. Cute little Post-it thingy. Love that. It says, you're on a roll, yay parade. It's a cinnamon, yeah, Misha's going to love that. It's a cinnamon roll with a little face. It's a little guy, a cinnamon roll. So then we've got, are these magnets or something? Yeah, these are magnetized little fish. Oh, no, that's cute. So I guess you get the fish and you put it on something that has a magnetic thing, maybe a refrigerator or something like that. Now, this is very cute. This is very fun. Leslie, I made those goldfish magnets out of polymer clay. I just read that. Here.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah, and here's that little guy I was talking about that you probably like.
I love him.
Yep. Cute little guy. And then we've got more. So these are very cute. Beeps, that you made these with your hands. Thank you so much. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Walnuts says, Mish!
Hey, what's up?
Walnuts. Do you know what walnuts is?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm putting these shits on the fridge.
All right, so I'm looking at this. Oh, this is fun. Probably fucked this up already. Keep in fridge till ready to use, please. I recommend scraping gum line in morning for bacteria to grow. Guys, we are looking at 4 unused Petri dishes. Wow. 4 unused Petri dishes. Namaste. Yes. There's already stuff growing in the top one? Oh, yeah. Already stuff growing in the... Yeah, look. Other ones are clean though.
Yeah, the first one's
Got a fella in it. Okay.
I'm gonna swab everything.
Let's go. Leslie, I made those too, says Beeps. I can make more. Listen, we've got 3 of the 4. We've got 3 of the 4. We had to sit on basically I just didn't go to the post office. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kept forgetting. But we got 3 of the 4, and I'll promise I'll be posting updates as to what those look like as we develop the bacteria from different parts of our body. Now, I thought Mish might like this bag my friend designed. Let's go ahead. All right, lots of stuff for Mish, not so much for me. Not so much for me and more for my temporary roommate.
I like when it's for me.
Let's hurry this up.
It's got little kitty guys all over it. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, so thanks so much. Thanks. I appreciate the Petri dishes and the stuff that was for me and the goldfish. Okay, well, okay.
Thank you, Beeps.
Thanks so much, Beeps. Really appreciate it. I would have appreciated a little more maybe for me than for... okay. I guess I got the handcrafted thing from you. You got like a thing that somebody thought about, I do think the fish are, I think the fish are better than the bag. So I think that it all comes out in the wash. Okay, now that I thought about it, I appreciate that. Wow, beautiful package. Thank you so much, Beeps. Namaste to Beach. Let's get some congratulations, some excitement. Wait, here we go. Oh, Stone Monster had a communal vision that we somehow... Fram, let's do Frams first, then we'll go back and revisit Stonies. Why isn't the communal vision showing up? Oh, Lord. I don't want this to break. What the fuck is going on? Oh, that's fucking stupid. I don't know why that happened. Okay. Let's go through the communal visions. Orchestar says, what sort of things does the guru like? Gold chains, turtlenecks, ... I mean, I do love those things. That's not... Those two stars aren't very far apart in a constellation that can be drawn. Larry Picklejar, Beebs is the shit and also works with shit. Namaste. So Larry Picklejar says, Beebs is the shit and also works with shit. And that's true. That's true. Thank you so much, Larry Picklejar. Also, thank you again to Beebs. I really appreciate the package, genuinely. Except for the stuff that wasn't for me. Fram, just remember those gifts were bought with doo-doo money, says Fram. Just remember those gifts were bought with doo-doo money. Stone Monster, wow, how did Leslie get my new favorite streamer? Stone Monster. So, of course, Stone Monster referring to not Misha's recently launched streamer, stream career. Guys, let's do a quick shout out. To moderator, temporary roommate, and as of last week, Twitch streamer. Oh, we already did a shout out for? Okay. Oh, thanks, VJ. I know, I'm just kidding. I said that to be funny. Namaste. Blessings. Blessings to you. Now, that was one package. Thanks again to Beeps for that. That would be awesome. What will happen when Mish surpasses you, says Peppercorn? That would... Honestly, just on paper, there's definitely a logic to that reality. Definitely a logic to that reality. No, I am Leslie Tanner, and no, Mish is my roommate. Frem Weard, Mish needs some better mods, though. That one guy is kind of useless. Yeah, well, not my problem. I don't give a shit. I've got another package. Now, this one is beautiful. This one's beautiful. Communal vision coming in from Stone Monster. Watch out for the pillow while sleeping, Mish. Pillow fight. That's fun. No, Mish is doing a great job. Everyone should follow Mish. In all seriousness. Communal vision. Japan has a declining birth rate, so Japanese women are desperate for white bulls to travel to Japan to save the country's population. They are attracted to fat white men who love anime. Ring that dinner bell. I don't know if there is a more perfect reality for so many people that I've worked with through the program of explorations. They are having a population problem. They are having a population problem indeed. Now, as I was saying just a moment ago, this is a package from our explorer, member of the community of Devoted Light as well, Jim Sanders. Jim, are you in the chat right now? Jim Sanders sending in a very thoughtful package to the United States Postal Service. member of the community of Devoted Light. Always really loving the podcast that I've been uploading. Now, again, if you would like a little bit of that, there's some information later on about how you too can join my community of Devoted Light, patreon.com. Type !, Final Journey for exclusive materials of the program. Now, guys, this is from Jim. Pretty standard box. No bells. Oh, goodness. No bells and whistles. I kind of dropped something already. So we've got a red envelope with something in it and a couple of Christmas tins from Jim Sanders. Namaste. I'm already very excited. Jim, a very long time explorer. Another one that's been a part of the program since before streaming, when I was just doing a talking tour, if you can imagine that. Now, inside this red envelope, very seasonal, warm and easy wishes. Let's do a little zoom up on that. Warm and easy wishes from Jim Sanders. Opening it up. Big Jim. Yeah, Walnuts, you know Jim. Now this says, warm and easy wishes. To Leslie and his lovely roommate, Mish, these Christmas treats will knock you off the wagon. Always, XOXO, always wishing you both love and happiness. Your old friend, Jim, and his old lady, Simone. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful message. From roommates to roommates, as they say. From roommates to roommates, sending really beautiful stuff. Thank you so much. Everyone, please welcome J.C. Denton. J.C. Denton. Are you from Denton? Are you from Denton? Or, I lived in Denton for a little bit. Is Jim here? I don't know if he's here. He probably would have said something, right? Is he here? I work at UNATCO. I don't know what that is. I should not. I don't know. Attention geniuses and puzzle masters. Japan is the perfect place for you. Due to issues with the failed nuclear plants, much of their pornography comes out blurred and pixelated. It's very helpful to the people of Japan if you unscramble the porn and distribute it for free in public. Namaste. Thanks so much, Peppercini. Larry Pickledar, Denton has UNT. Only idiots go there. Only some of the best big band jazz musicians you've ever seen in your life. Watch your fucking mouth, Larry. But also, namaste. Lived in Denton 97 to 2000. I lived in there a couple years after that. Now, okay, all right, let's go. Let's keep opening. Let's open these tins. Larry Pickle Jar, 100 bits and a communal vision. Can't wait to get into this. Thanks so much, Larry. If you walk around Akihabara, there's sexy maids everywhere. It's a scam to walk you to a house where you pay too much for drinks. I know this firsthand. LPJ, very vulnerable of you to share. Namaste. Blessings to you. Panhandle House. Indeed. R.I.P. R.I.P. 715 Panhandle Street. Now, beautiful. Carrollton, it's near or something, right? I don't really remember, to be honest. Now, so inside the tin, we've got a couple zerts, we got a couple treats. Looking like Chex Mix cereal bars with, probably marshmallow and some sort of butter-like substance. Can't wait to get into that. Namaste to you, Jim. Namaste to Jim for that. Pilot P-Fish, yes, we're talking Denton, Texas. We're talking Denton, Texas a little bit. And then we've got a second tin, everybody. Second tin, everybody. And then here we got the similar cereal bar, but dipped in chocolate. Wow. And honestly, I love Christmas tins. I can't get enough of these fucking things. I absolutely adore them. Blessings to you. So thank you so much to Jim and Simone for the beautiful treats. Can't thank you enough. Thank you so much, Jim. Blessings to you. Blessings to your old lady, Simone. Namaste to you. Wonderful. Dreadlock, 100 bits, coming in with a very interesting perspective, I'm sure. Can't wait to get into it. You got real ice in your chain, Mr. Tanner. You're shining right now. You icy. Namaste to you, Dreadlock. I really appreciate that. I feel icy. I feel icy whenever I wear this chain, which is most of the time. Most of the time. Sometimes when I pleasure myself, I'll take it off, depending on my approach. I'm upwards of 25 to 26 times a day, so I have to mix it up. Some of those times I'm going to be negging myself. Sometimes I'm treating myself very tenderly, but other times I'm really negging myself. And having a gold chain on while you masturbate, and you're saying nasty stuff to yourself. You're treating yourself like a little pig, snort little pig, and you snort, and then you grab your own balls way too hard and flick your penis really hard until it hurts a lot. If you're doing that kind of stuff, it doesn't help to then look down and have a chain on. Like that person wouldn't have a chain on. You got to get in character, is what I'm saying. Communal vision from Fram. 25 or 26 times a day, what do you use to manage the dick chap? I don't manage it, Fram. I don't manage it. It took a long time to get to the point where, depending on the area of my shaft, I have callus. Like I have a very thick callus around just the under rim of my penis tip. Thick callus. The walnuts. For all the tips for my journey to the Orient, I'm out. Namaste, walnuts. Let's wish walnuts a namaste for his journey to the Orient. Not blessings to you. Dreadlock, subbing, second month in a row. Blessings to you. Let's bon voyage to walnuts. Self-help only works if you help yourself. Let's go, Leslie. Dreadlock, namaste. There's a lot to get into, Dreadlock, and I can't wait to get into it with you. Dreadlock, I can't wait to get into that with you. You just opened up Pandora's box a little bit. Now, guys, as I was saying just a moment ago, tonight is about the program work. So what I meant by that is that we are taking the guardrails off. Now, those of you that are uninitiated with the program, the Personal Power Program, the first to hit 3 years. The first to hit 3 years. Doofus, Dusseldorf, namaste. Wow. Doofus, Dusseldorf, the first explorer across the 3-year mark. Wow, what a milestone. What a journey we've been on. Huh? What a journey we've been on. Of course, Doofus has been with us since before streaming. Since this program was but a talking tour, but a coast-to-coast seminar tour. Congrats, everybody. Congrats to massive congrats to Doofus Dusseldorf. Wow. Beautiful. Now, as I was saying just a moment ago, everyone, tonight, I certainly have tomes of things to get into with you guys. And I can be getting into with you all night long. Big Meme says, Guru, speaking of fucking Denton, which Kroger do you prefer over there? Because I prefer MILF Kroger, the one by Target. Yeah, so there's the one by Target, and then there's the one on University, right? Am I remembering that correct? Crackmo, namaste. Raiders, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Leslie Tanner, Explorations, blessings to you. Final Gravity throwing down 5 gifted subs. Holy moly, knocking my socks right off. Extremely generous of you. Thank you so much, Final Gravity. Blessings to you. Certainly understanding the importance and value of investment in a program like this, at a precarious stage like this, is just beginning to blossom. Just beginning to blossom. Namaste. Thank you so much to Final Gravity. And Raiders, welcome. Crackmo, Big Memes, I'll be getting to your question in just a moment. Crackmo, blessings. Shout out Crackmother. Shout out Crackmother. Oh, you already did it. Somebody is on it tonight. One of these, is it VJ? On it tonight. Namaste. Blessings to you guys. Yeah, if you're not following Crackmo, you're missing out. Very, very fun. Very fun. Very fun and funny. You got to get over there, but at least put it on the list, you know? You come onto Twitch, you're looking for something. Maybe you don't know what you're looking for yet, right? You've seen enough of your XQCs or your Kai Cenats or your what have yous, and you're saying, let's try something new. Let's try something new. And Crackmother is an account that you're going to want on your list to try. To at least dip your toe in and see, because it's a flavor that you might want to keep on your tongue, is what I'm saying. Namaste. Blessings to you. Namaste. Bradley, blessings to you, representing Bradley, hitting the fucking ground running in the past week, brother. Namaste to you, Bradley. Warm, extremely warm namaste to you. Absolutely, taking explorations by storm, coming in on infatuations. By the way, congratulations to Sunshine Melody again for taking home the W the other night. New Year's Eve infatuations. Congrats to Sunshine Melody. Namaste. Thank you so much, Crackmo, for bringing your little gaggle here, though. Namaste. Blessings. Thank you. Now, big memes. There's one on University. There's one by Target. To be honest, I haven't been to the Kroger that is the MILF Kroger since I would have known it as the MILF Kroger. When I was there, that Target wasn't like a nice Target. It was kind of a bullshit Target. That was kind of and I've visited a couple times since there, but I don't go to the Kroger when I'm in Denton. I head up to Whataburger probably, or Taco Cabana, but not the Kroger. And but that's good to know though, that the next time I'm there and I need to slide in to a Kroger, which I'm absolutely going to, I'm going to be sliding into MILF Kroger. Yeah, but it didn't used to have like, remember how Target used to be? Like kind of bullshit? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Well, guys, let's do it. Let's get into it. We need to open up this line. Enough of the Hully button around. Larry Picklejar coming in with a very crucial order. Whataburger, get the number 5, dry, add avocado, add an apple pie. Namaste. Love that. Love that. Love that. What is the number 5? Last time I was in Texas, I didn't even eat at a Whataburger, which is kind of fucked up. My temporary roommate and I took a trip down there to meet Walnuts and didn't eat at Whataburger once. Walnuts is going to miss Whataburger. Fucking could go for Whataburger right now, so hard. Yeah, I don't... Whataburger straight trash? Civic, are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your mind? Are you losing your mind right now? Trash? That's insane. That's crazy. Well, we just don't have that up here. But I would take Culver's over Whataburger every day. Culver's over Whataburger every single day of the week. No question. No question. Culver's every day of the week. Sunshine Melody gets 2. Sunshine Melody. Namaste. Yeah, Culver's Culver's kind of, really puts it out. Culver's is trash. Don't stick stuff to my car. No one's sticking it to your car. They just put it over your window. They just put it over your window, dude. Stick stuff. Culver's is trash. You watch your fucking mouth, Larry. You watch your goddamn mouth. Big memes. Guru, are you a native Texan or did you just live here at one time? Just lived there one time. First school, UNT. Yeah. And I know like a bunch of people down there, except for Walnuts is moving to fucking Japan. Let's open up the goddamn line, guys. The program works, and that's what we're exploring tonight. Namaste. 708-240-8953. I also, Prankster fan went to UNT. Namaste to you, Prankster. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. When did you go? Caller, hold on one moment. I gotta adjust my old audio sitch. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Oh, you can call me Sleepo tonight, Mr. Leslie.
I can call you Sleeper tonight?
Yeah, Sleepo.
Sleepo! Namaste, Sleepo. Blessings to you. How are you doing tonight, Sleepo?
I'm doing super amazing tonight, man.
Super amazing.
Good to be alive.
Oh, I love hearing that. Talk to me. Take me in that. Super amazing. Why are you super amazing tonight, Sleepo? Talk to me.
Because the last time I was conscious, I was at the mini putt-putt out there in Scandia. And I started to clutch up really bad and ended up having the fits for the first time in my life. I ended up in the ER.
So you started having, was it a seizure?
Yeah, I believe so. It was like seizures and fits. Smelled like someone was smoking cigars and burning my face with ash. I was holding on to Jesus, though. He was hooking me up.
So were you having a stroke?
I don't know, man. I was probably stroking out, but it was on part 3.
Part 3, putt. You start shaking and seizing and stuff?
Yeah, man, I was quaking out.
That honestly, it sounds terrifying, Sleepo.
Yeah, it was, dude. I was cutting in and out from a coffin, and when I was like having them freaking meat sweats, and I wasn't here, and I was getting pretty much attacked by demons. Were just blowing smoke in my face, and they weren't letting me breathe because they were smoking them damn cigars.
Cigar smoking demons blowing their ashy smoke in your face. And making you have a seizure with putt-putt. This seizure with your putt-putt, were you with people, or was this a solo trip just for you?
I have jars of piss
I was
buried
with
in my
people.
backyard.
All right, and then how did they react to seeing you have a seizure?
I don't know. They were pretty good with it because I've been kind of dying for the past few years. So they were kind of used to seeing something happen, but this time it was, when I was getting the fits really hard, it was a different stage of something.
Different stage of something. And do we know what it's a stage of? Pimper Knuckle says, caller, what are you smoking right now?
I'm not smoking anything, dude. I'm just going through a liver failure.
That's that chill tone you hear in his voice. It's not a marijuana cigarette. It's just liver failure. Now,
it's just a liver failure.
So this liver failure does it always imbue its victims with a sense of calm and poise?
To be honest, I think you just have to accept the fact that you're going to die a lot sooner than most people. So you just kind of become really chill, I guess.
Right. What else are you going to do?
Well, I was trying to go to, Seven Flags or whatever, Six Flags.
Mm-hmm.
But they closed, so I ended up going to the mini putt-putt. But it's good that I ended up at the mini putt-putt because I probably would have died on the ride.
Yeah, if you started having a seizure on, some big old roller coaster, no one's gonna do shit. You're gonna be freaking out. Maybe some 11-year-old sitting next to you, probably.
Yeah. Hey, maybe someone out here would have seen me too, because I was out there. It's in the East Bay in California.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's where you were?
Yeah, it's the Scandi close to the Jelly Belly factory.
Wonderful. So, Sleepo, I mean, how does it feel to be in a position where, you understand, may not know the exact moment of your death, but you will be, as you said, dying sooner than a lot of people. But even though that is true, quick communal vision actually, before I say that, it all costs money says, if caller is on their way out, have they thought about uninstalling CEOs from this simulation before they go?
Nah, but I do take requests of messages to people that are on the other side.
Does
like
take requests. Mom, and pop on the other side. Larry Pickle Jar. Caller, what was your score at the putt-putt before the stroke?
Dang. To be honest, it's going to be someone that's in the chat that knows it. I'm calling out Brentster. Brentster, if you're listening, what was my score before I started stroking out? Because I think we were probably on the whole 16.
I'm waiting for a number. Waiting for somebody to say something. Fram says, are you masturbating more or less since diagnosis?
Oh, I don't do that mess.
You don't do it, period. You've never jerked it. Never been a jacking off guy.
Well, no, I mean, obviously, at some point you have to figure out there's a magic wand.
Right.
There's something to you down there.
Harry Potter's got to mess around with his magic wand.
You're a little touch of the tears right there,
Right, of course. Yeah, it's so powerful. Yeah, but you said no to it. Can you tell us why you didn't want to keep masturbating?
To be honest, I think it's because I haven't had the need to. I've had a decent supply of not the necessities of masturbation.
Hold on, I didn't really... Not Mish with a communal vision. Dude, what was in that weed? It says not Mish. That not Mish is a character. So can you repeat that thing about jacking off that you were just sharing with us? I didn't quite make it out.
Oh, it's like... I'm not going to jerk myself off if there's someone else willing to do it. Or,
right, okay, cool.
So why bother?
So cool guy. So like cool guy reasons.
Yeah, cool guy reasons, I suppose,
Yeah, I understand that.
Give each other the friendly handshakes.
As much as
amongst men.
What was that?
I don't partake amongst men, those, you know what I mean? I keep it godly.
Caller, I'm a little late to this, but I was wondering if you were truly uncertain about the number of flags flown at the various amusement and thrill parks hosted by the Six Flags Entertainment Corporation. That's from Godspeed.
Yeah, I actually don't remember how many flags. That might have to do with the fact that I stroked out.
Yeah, I was going to say, you think that's a part of your brain that got, casualty by the stroke, or
yeah. Or I must have added a flag or lost one.
It's kind of a little, a bright side. You can kind of just say and do kind of dumb shit a lot and just be like, oh, I had a stroke. Have you?
Well, now
have you done? Go ahead, say that.
I've done the old man thing.
Oh, what was?
Because I do have like neuropathy and like short memory.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes instead of it getting me and getting really confused, I just act it. Sometimes just to get out of like being in line or dealing with people. Like someone will say, "Hey, how did you get here?" Or "Welcome to the store," and I say, "I've been in the store. What are you talking about?"
Brother, been there. I've absolutely. It's hard to explain how I have been there, but I've been there. I know what that feels like. Larry Picklejar says, caller, as a genuine cool guy, how many ladies have you fucked?
To To be honest, I don't remember, dude. My memory is really salty.
Memory is bad. let's just say a cool number then.
Oh, cool number. There's always been no need to pull tail because it's always been pulled around for me. You know what I mean?
Say that one more time.
I never had to pull tail. It's always just been pulled around town for me. It comes to me, man.
Comes to you. He doesn't even have to work. Doesn't remember. Namaste.
Yeah, don't
Beautiful.
even have to remember. Yeah.
Communal.
It's beautiful.
So Larry Picklejar says, so too.
Oh, 2? Nah, there's more than 2.
More than 2. There's the emotional memory is there. Stone Monster 400 with another communal vision. You're very inspirational to the community tonight, Sleepo. Stone Monster says, caller, just say 69.
Don't say 69.
He says, caller, just say 69.
Oh, yeah. 69. Like that.
We've got another communal vision coming in from Duncan Did It. You know, everyone just keeps cutting in line. They got to talk to you. Duncan Did It says, caller, I am so sorry for your predicament. Please tell my dead dad I win. That's from Duncan Did It.
Duncan, just DM me that and let me, give me his name and I'll write that mess down. I have a list ready, so.
I guess just you could write it on your hand.
Tattoo, baby. I mean, if they pay for the price for the ink to go there, but then that might not send the message to the right place.
Or maybe you could write it on pieces of paper or swallow it, and then you shit it out after you die. And you're like, oh.
All that comes with your seats, buddy.
Or prison style, put it in a condom, swallow the condom. That would be weird for whoever's with you in your final moments. So
I'll be like, here, just throw this in my organs real quick.
Put this in my throat. Fill that condom with these pieces of paper and put it in my throat. Pepper and Cheney, cool guy, don't you love dapping up your cohorts? This is what the homies in my set call it. Any response to that?
What's the cohort?
You can respond however you want.
Oh, I'm assuming he's probably talking about the clothing line, right?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't own anything like that besides like a beanie looking like that Papa Rappa from PlayStation.
Oh, cool. That's a cool hat. A couple of communal visions that have already blown by. Duncan Did It says, for no memory, you sure are a funny SOB.
I guess that's what makes it funny. It's all off the top, right?
I know. Well, I know. It's about being present. It's about reacting. It's about, if you take an improv class. I've taken an improv class before, and that's what they try to tell you. The old yes and rule. Have you ever learned that?
No.
Don't put it on your list.
Oh yeah, I've never taken acting or whatever classes.
Man, I would love to be in that class though with you if you did take an improv class.
Oh, but I've done photography for years.
Okay, so you're a creative person.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. There's one more communal vision that I missed. Hypocryptomatic, caller, your voice is hot. What's a gal gotta do for a half hour together?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, but I mean, I can talk to you.
Half hour, yeah, you can just listen to you. So that's from, you guys can set that up. That's with Hypocryptomatic. I'm not going to get in the way. I legally can't sort of facilitate an exchange of things as a streamer. Twitch will get on you. But I'll just say,
the DMs, because I am the Sleeper Monster on the
your Sleep Monster username?
Yeah.
Namaste.
And also on the Discords.
Well, so Sleepo, let me get into this with you. How has the program? First of all, how long have you been with us here at the program?
To be honest, I've been watching you guys since I've been watching Twitch, as far as I remember. So maybe you guys were born around the time that I started watching, or you guys were around before.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but it was like I was awake for a few days, and then your stuff just came on after some exercise videos.
After what videos?
I think it was like some exercise videos. It was like robots dancing or something.
Oh, yeah. So was it your Crack Mother's stream?
I have no idea.
Maybe.
I just remember dancing robots, and then there was you, and it was like, whoa, VHS stuff. And you were talking to me, and I just kind of kept you around.
Namaste. Beautiful. Well, listen, there's so many questions that I want to ask you, but one that's on top of my mind before we move on tonight. I need to ask you, how has the program changed your life?
It's like, well, it's let me listen a little bit more to my surroundings and get to appreciate life a little bit more, considering everything that has been happening. I feel like I have a little bit more these past couple of years than I have the years that I've had prior to this.
And that's thanks to the program.
Thanks to the program, sticking with Jesus and namaste, you know what I mean?
Thanks to the explorations, thanks to the namastes, thanks to the program works. And which of the 4 steps of the program was your favorite? Would you have to say relax, question, express, or explore?
I think they all kind of meld together, to be honest. Like, once you get them all down, it all just becomes one.
Yes, it does. What a perfect answer. Truly an explorer in our midst. Namaste. Now, Sleepo, I could talk to you all night, but I don't want to hog you up all night. Can you make an effort to call us back if you have energy and if in fact you haven't passed away?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'll stick around town. If not, I'll write my own Mr. Benson to come through.
No, what did you say?
My best friend Brent. Yeah, I got him. He's listening on here. He was there with me last night at the ER. We were laughing it up. It sounded like some guy was having the time of his life next door.
Well, listen, brother. I like I said, this conversation could go all night. I'm absolutely, there's so much we can get into. That's why I got, if you find the time, if you find the energy, I'd love to hear from you again.
All right, for sure. Namaste. I'll be around.
Namaste, Sleepo.
Here.
Namaste, Sleepo.
Good night.
Good night. Wow, beautiful conversation. That could have gone all night. That was absolutely a treat. I have so many questions I have for such a unique and really treasured perspective. Somebody at that stage of life, to be able to have that perspective on being, and to be able to feel the heat of the border coming down. Now, that border exists for everyone. Now, we're biologically programmed to not think about it, not take it seriously, and that's why when somebody's getting over close to that edge, close to that border, the emotional experience, the perspective can be very very fun and informative. Sometimes not fun. Sometimes, but he sounds like a fun one. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Oh, hey, it's Sunshine.
Sunshine, welcome back to the program. So, guys, we were speaking to Sunshine Melody, the recent victor of Infatuations with Leslie Tanner from New Year's Eve. Guys, you remember, you saw her on the screen. Let's give her some emotes and some rounds of applause and what have yous in the chat. Namaste, Sunshine. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing amazing. Happy New Year, I'm doing really good. I mean, I'm admiring this free form style we're doing on the program tonight.
I know, this is true exploration, huh? We're just kind of we're taking the theme out and we are just kind of floating, feeling our way through it, huh?
Yeah, because I never called in, so this is still like on the phone. So this is still new to me.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't quite remember your voice, but sometimes it's difficult for me to tell voices from each other over the phone. But so this is your first time calling?
Yes.
Wow, first time caller, Sunshine Melody. It's kind of funny because you whooped everybody's ass in Infatuation, and people who are, more technically more experienced with the program calling in and such, but you still came in and you really kind of just skull fucked the competition.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it just happened so fast. I mean, it just was pouring out of me.
Yeah. Now before we go, into anything else I do, how you've had a period of reflection on your performance in Infatuations. Obviously, you took home the W. You'll be receiving a VHS tape in the mail. Tell me, what are some thoughts and feelings that you've had since we had that stream together, Sunshine?
It's funny you should mention that because I was, that's kind of why I called in. I was like, am I getting the tape? I was like, nobody messaged me, but you know what? It was a holiday. I get it. But that I was very, very curious. That's all I really did think about. I was just very concerned about my VHS tape.
Oh, you're getting it. I've got it right. I've got one right here. I just gotta stick this thing right here. I just gotta stick a note card on it with some mailing information. You got a VHS tape in a couple days. But I'll message you about it. I'll message you about it after the stream time. I'm gonna write this down so I actually remember to do it.
My wife is the one that is gonna really enjoy that.
Oh, your wife's gonna enjoy that? Yeah, you think? Is your wife a VHS tape head?
Well, I'm a wife guy, but Louis _ is the one that put me onto the program. So I know that they're just going to be going crazy when I get that, like insane.
Oh, beautiful. I mean, of course, we're familiar with Louis _, the username Louis _. Namaste. I'm so glad that the both of you get to enjoy this. A wonderful, it brings me such joy. We put so much time and effort into these VHS tapes over here, and to know that it's going into appreciative hands fills my heart with such joy, Sunshine, such joy.
And Guru, I would be honest, okay, Louis has been wanting to get it, but we're poor, okay? So it really is going, we can't help it. But
Oh, no. I understand. That's the thing about being poor. It's bad, and your life is worse.
Yes, I know. I wish it wasn't this way, but I'm trying to follow the program, and we'll see what happens. It's getting better.
Namaste. Beautiful. We definitely have our. That's definitely part of a thing that I can guarantee about working within the personal power program of Explorations. And eventually you'll get that. You might not, because but if you don't get there, it's definitely your and Louis's fault. It's not my fault.
Well, okay, so I think Louis has been watching longer than me, but it's something that now we enjoy the program together. But okay, this is what I'm saying. Maybe I'm just doing better at the program than Louis, because look, I won in the
And you've been terminated. Namaste. Hypocryptomatic says, oopsie, Duncan did it, says, Communal Vision, really hate Japan like me? Go to Taiwan or Korea instead. They have tons of VHS tapes. Do they really, Duncan? Hold on, caller. I'm going to put you on hold just for one moment. Pepper and Genie says, when dining in Japan, enjoy the unique flavors of the local cuisine, but be careful. If your server seems particularly devilish, avoid ordering a Coca-Cola. Brother, you should open a whole travel. You should have like a travel show. You'd be like the Anthony Bourdain. All right. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight? Caller, you there? Caller, are you there? Call back. Call or call back. 708-240-8953. Tonight, the program's working, and the program's working. You can see it working in real time. Starting off the year by letting Jesus take the wheel, as our Christian brothers and sisters say. Blessings to you, caller. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's me, Jenny.
Jenny, welcome back to the program, Jenny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Sister, I'm doing great. I'm having a fantastic evening. A lot of high energy tonight, huh?
Yeah, I left for a little bit. It was like an overdose. But I'm back, and I feel bad for the person that just called before and had to watch you try and fumble around with your machine.
You feel bad for the person who just called and
you were fumbling with me.
Wait, so you terminated her, Jenny. Is that what you're making a joke about?
No.
Yes, you put her in the ground and you're trying to blame it on me.
No.
Jenny, you dog. Jenny, you dog.
No,
woof,
woof.
woof.
I didn't. All right, maybe I do have my back up a little bit. You know?
Yeah. No, so you overdose on explorations, huh?
Yeah. I just want to say that the program, I don't know how much it's worked, Leslie. And I feel my loved ones are telling me that I shouldn't be a part of the program anymore again.
Your loved ones, I'm sorry, these people hate you. Who are they? I'm going to try wiping the lens and see if it works. No, these are all dead pixels. So who are these people that quote unquote love you? Duncan did it. Jen, turn down Desperate Housewives. We can hear it in the background.
I don't even know where my TV changer is. I don't have a television. Tell them that.
All right, so tell me, so Jen, tell me, these loved ones try to tell you not to be in the program.
Don't go there anymore. Yeah.
Give me some insight. Orchestar says, "Hi, Jenny."
Hey, girl. Tell Mish I said hi too.
Mish, Jen says hi, Mish.
Yeah. Here,
okay.
I found my TV changer. We'll wait. Yeah, my mom and my best friend, one of my best friends, and another friend, they said you shouldn't go there anymore.
Why?
Because
hey,
you! Girl. It's so niche. Isn't she the greatest? Oh, God.
Oh, I got rated by Plump Rumstump? When did I get rated? How do I not? Nobody tells me anything. Nobody goddamn tells me a fucking thing. Hold on, Jenny. We've been rated real quick, because I want to get into this with your family, because your family's trying to kill you. Plump Rumstump, rating with 40. Plumpy. God damn it, it's good to see you. Blessings to you, Plump Rumstump. Blessings to you, guys. Shout out.
Pump it up.
Okay, can we do a quick pumped up shout out for Plump Rumstump? Phil Z74, hey Jenny, are you sure those loved ones are not just homeless dudes wanting beaches?
The beach. The almighty beach. That's funny.
So let's see. Shout out. Plump Rumstump. Okay, so guys, welcome Raiders. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. It's fantastic. Scarboni, good to see you, you son of a bitch. Blessings to you. Scarboni has been here since, he was one of the first names I saw show up in the chat over here. Namaste. Blessings to you. Namaste, main tank. Namaste, guys. Guys, welcome, please, welcome, make yourself at home. This is Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. You are staring at the most effective personal power program in the country. It is transforming lives from sea to shining sea, every race, creed, color, every ethnicity, every gender, everyone that steps up to this program, every human being that lays eyes on the simple yet profound tenets of the program, understand and transform, unlocking and unleashing the true power that courses through their veins as we speak with one another right now. Communal vision coming in from Pepper and Cheney. Healthcare in the U.S. is expensive. It is often cheaper to fly the land of the rising sun and get your surgery done by any Japanese toilet.
Lily, I didn't even start talking yet, you little bitch.
And that's that. Thanks so much, Jenny. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Caller, welcome to Explorations. This is Leslie. What's something I can call you? Quick, actually, we've got a sub from MD Fat Cracker. MD Fat Cracker, blessings to you. Explorer Olympic swimmer. Didn't know that. Congrats on the feat. Blessings to you, MD, and I really appreciate your energy. I appreciate your being here, your warmth, the clarity that you provide. The chat does not go unnoticed every single stream that I see you. Blessings to you. Now, Jenny, how we doing?
How'd you know it's me?
I just knew. I think the breathing gave it away.
Do I breathe loud?
Or maybe it's the proximity of the phone or something, but I could definitely hear you breathing. Fram says, welcome back, Jen. Keep them coming. Never give up. Fuck the haters. So let's talk about this family of yours, right? So here
Right.
I am giving you the most profound yet simple tools that a human being has ever given another human being, a path by which to unlock the power of the next level that we speak about so frequently here at Explorations. And so your family sees this, and your friends see this, and they say
and
no.
my friends too. Yes.
Why? Take me into this.
So I was begging to go to the hospital yesterday, and they said, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't feel well, and this and that." And they said they believe that a lot of it had to do with the program.
How did you get sick from the program? How is that possible? It's on the internet.
They said that it's like a bad thing.
That it's a bad.
I mean, this has happened before.
I know it has. This is not the first time we've had this conversation. Phil Z74,
No.
hey, we got a couple communal visions, and I want to get back into this.
Oh.
Phil Z says, hey, Jenny, quick question. Do you have cream dreams, but accept the dream is some homeless guy splooging in your mouth?
The word splooge is so dumb.
I have two owed. Time goes to waste. Oh, yeah, that's right, Time. You've got two.
Oh, no.
Yep. Yep.
Heavy with your best shot.
And it was good enough. Terminated. Bye-bye. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. This is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. The program does teach you to listen to your haters and to let yourself get upset by their criticisms. It does. That's 100% true. You have people that hate you, and you need to know that. Duncan did it, communal vision. I caught herpes from a virus-laden website. Be careful, Jenny.
All right. The blocks are back in town.
The blocks are literally not back in town.
No, the blocks are back in town.
No, they're not back in town.
If people can have in their chamber terminations, then blocks can come back. It's true. That's math. Science.
How about... Nope, that's not true, and that's not happening. Maybe we can adjust it. See, this is the problem with the...
Can there be an adjustment where I can get a little bit of a block because, immediately that thing...
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Mm-hmm. And this is what came up last time. When the terminations cost 1,000 bits, it's kind of a chunk of change. And it's funny and fun.
Oh, my God, you said it was going to be more expensive. That's how you're going to do it.
Well, no. Well, listen, if we make it like a timed thing and then someone can block, or like a polled thing and it's up to the chat, then it needs to be less money because it's not, part of the fun of, and the you're buying wrath. You're really fucking somebody, really fucking somebody on the phone.
So I tried to tell my family. I was like, it's not Big L, like blah blah blah. I was like, it's Larry. I was like, I think. Anyway, I wanted to go to the hospital yesterday.
Okay, well, you've been terminated. Namaste. Fram Weard has terminated. Is a counter block for Jen or just Terminator? I don't give a fuck, says Fram. Namaste. Well, listen, I'd love to debate your mother. I'd love to get her into the program. Phil Z with the communal vision, blocks are like diaphragms. Just let that baby happen. Thanks, Phil. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hello, Leslie. How are you?
Poet, I'm doing great. It's great to have you on the program. How are you doing tonight, brother?
I am exploring. The program works as I lay here in bed, unable to move without feeling extreme amounts of pain.
Oh, so we're speaking. Okay, so we've got Poet in bed, unable to get out of bed in extreme amounts of pain. Am I hearing you right?
I could get out of bed, but yes, it hurts. It
hurts too much. Does it hurt just even laying there?
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
So you'd need to be in like a float tank or something. And then maybe still you'd probably move around a little bit.
I dream of float tanks.
You like the float tanks?
In fact, I've never tried, but one of my bucket list items is to go into the middle of the ocean away from all land at night and then scuba dive down as far as I can and just float in the black void while tripping on a high amount of mushrooms or LSD.
Beautiful. Love that. That sounds euphoric.
Right, floating in the black depths of the abyss with nothing but my mind.
Love that. Love that. And which can be a sort of a bottomless abyss of darkness in itself, too. Have you ever had a bad trip, Poet?
I have not, thankfully.
Really?
I did turn invisible once.
Phil Z74 says, hey, Poet, does it hurt too much to jerk you McGurk? Tickle the pickle?
Only if I'm trying to finger my own asshole.
Only if you're thinking of your own asshole.
Fingering, if I'm trying to finger. You just slip one in there while you're jerking off.
Do you do that?
I used to. I can't anymore.
Can't anymore. Not flexible enough? Robbie Schro, welcome to the program. Blessings to you. Namaste. Now, do you put your finger in your... Now, if let's say you took like a Vicodin, could you stick your finger in your ass then?
Probably wouldn't want to. Because I'm on Vicodin. That's way more better than jerking off.
But imagine... we used to have, it's just been a while since we've had him on, Dr. Jerry Elkhart. Poet, that's a wham bam combo. That's from Stone Monster.
Thank you, Stone Monster. I'll take that as a compliment.
Now we've got another community. You are very inspirational to the community tonight. Pepperoncini says, in the words of Sunshine Melody, have you popped your butt cherry, Poet?
Yes. But not with another man. I have been pegged by a woman.
And how was that?
Not into it.
And then we've got Godspeed coming in. Caller, you may enjoy life in Japan, or Nihon. This is a place famous for their advanced vending machines and conveyor restaurant technology. You could flood your capsule hotel as a sort of makeshift flotation chamber between eating delicious automated rice balls or onigiri.
If they spoke a civilized language, sure.
Interesting. So you hear the Japanese language, and you think, what is this?
Yeah, I don't think about it at all because I don't understand it.
Right.
I have no desire to learn. I'm American.
And a disabled one at that. Everybody owes you everything. Duncan did it.
Ha, ha, ha. The only thing people owe me is sidelong glances and disrespect.
I love that. I love that your spirit, your comeback to my humorous little nip at you. Your comeback to it was, perfect in an exploratory sense. You really embodied the program with that. Only thing you deserve is sidelong lessons and disrespect. And that's coming from somebody who has worked the program and using their disability to their literal advantage, not by running from it, not by developing some little circus tricks, by being miserable and extolling misery. Namaste. We've got a PNAS coming in. A PNAS coming in 1 moment.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Hippocryptomatic to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, no, shut UUPPPPPPPPPPPP, shut up. Repeat. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, no, shut UUPPPPPPPPPPPP, shut up. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Interesting stuff. So those from Hippocryptomatic saying, basically, no, shut up, no. And we've got another communal vision coming in from Larry Picklejar. Caller, you are amazing. I admire your responses tonight.
Why, thank you, Larry Picklejar. It's just very, very unpleasant this evening, but I wanted to call in to say that the program works. I extol the program across various platforms.
You've been terminated.
Others.
And that was from Larry Picklejar by way of Fram, or Fram by way of Larry Picklejar. I'm one or the other, but they tag teamed you and put you in the ground. Phil Z74, Poet, do you deserve people's fake empathy? The farthest I'd go is a nipple suck. Does that work? Got in a little bit late. Maybe he'll respond in chat. Namaste. Namaste. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. This is Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the most effective personal power program in the country. Namaste. Hippocryptomatic, interesting question. Is there pee in this Diet Coke? Interesting. Thank you so much. And a good question. A good question. Something that, everybody should, speaking of which, I've also gotten into the habit of smelling my Diet Cokes. Smelling my Diet Cokes for any sort of invasion. Pepperoncini. Japan has gotten much controversy for vending machines where you can buy soiled panties. Did you know you can save money by shitting in your own underwear at home? Interesting. Little thrifty Japan travel vlog post. I love that. I'll bet there's some weebs on a budget. Caller, welcome to Explorations. Real quick, we have a communal vision from It All Costs Money. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to take a minute to wish you all Happy New Year and most of all, good health. These days, people don't spend much time or thought on some personal words to their friends and family. They just copy and paste some random message and send it on. So after all we've been through together this year, I want to thank you for your friendship and wish you a happy 2018. You are the best gymnastics group anyone could ask for. Best wishes, Brad. And then we got another one from Godspeed. One of the most well-known Japanese folk songs in the theme to Samurai Pizza Cats. They're staking out crime, and you know that ain't baloney. There's Speedy Ceviche. He's the leader of the bunch, a heck of a fighter, makes a heck of a lunch. And little Polyester, who's never afraid of going into battle when the bad guys invade. There's Guido Anchovy, a wild romantic rover. This cat gets down with a wild hangover. Really fun. Appreciate that, Godspeed. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. You can call me Fisk.
It's Fisk. Welcome back to the program, Fisk. How you doing tonight?
I'm alive.
Alive, living, namaste. And so I would imagine the subtext of that is maybe not very good.
No, I just don't know what to say because I don't recognize the condition in which I'm doing.
Beautiful. What a wonderful place to start. You know, people say that dissociating, extreme cases of dissociation are bad. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. To not be able to people spend so much money and they do so many drugs and destroy so many facets of their life to be able to achieve what you just shared in a simple single sentence.
Yeah, I know.
It's like getting caviar delivered every single day to your doorstep. Hypocryptomatic, 30 minutes of blah, blah. I don't think so, says Hypocryptomatic. So, any response to that? I don't know if that was directed towards you.
I don't know if it was directed towards me either. I don't know. Yeah, seems kind of rude.
Right? And what if it was rude and it was directed towards you? How does that feel?
I would just be confused because we haven't been talking for 30 minutes.
Because we haven't been talking for 30 minutes. Hypocryptomatic with another one, with another communal vision, just to clear up any confusion in the last one, saying it was directed.
It was directed, okay.
At you, yeah, vitriol.
Well, seeing as I don't recognize my own emotions very well, I think that person's message was a complete waste of an attempt to spew vitriol towards me.
You can't hurt someone who can barely feel their legs in an emotional sense. So you're going up against a professional boxer, and you're just you're sparring. You're a sparring little amateur to some extent. Phil Z74, Fisk a D do dinga ding dang do dong. Do you have a New Year's resolution yet?
No, because I don't observe the New Year.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. I was going to say, you better not have one after all that work we did last week. Duncan did it. Fisk, here's a hug, a big friendly hug. That's from Duncan did it.
Don't touch me.
Okay, awesome. And we've got one more coming in from Hypocryptomatic Communal Vision. You are very inspiring to the community. There's much inspiration in the community. Hypocryptomatic says, is this Michael?
No, this is not Michael. I don't know who Michael is.
Michael is a young man that calls in every now and again.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not me.
Communal Vision from Pepperoncini. Haha, I'm still writing 2024 on my bad checks.
So writing 2024 on my, what does that mean?
So kind of writing bad checks, meaning there's not money in an account and he's just kind of paying with written checks and stealing stuff, but dating it as 2024. So he's just making his lifestyle, he's making these little flubs.
Stealing. If you want to steal, you should contact your local egoist, anarchist, commune. They'll teach you how to do tax evasion and stuff, whatever.
OM Godspeed with another communal vision for you. Hey Fisk, this is something my Japanese Nihongo caregiver sang to me when I was having a tough time. The big cheese is the villain who's lower than low. It's a rotten shame he lives in Little Tokyo. He's got a nasty bad bird and some nasty ninja crows. As soon as someone finds him, we might begin the show. Sit right back, kick up your feet, and turn the sound up high. And if you want the full effect, go eat a pizza pie.
I think he's lying.
You know, which part?
About everything. I don't think he has a caretaker. I think he's hallucinating and he's just like making stuff up.
He's making stuff up about like an Italian Japanese crime fighter.
About an Italian Japanese crime fighter?
Or that's the theme of the songs that he shares.
Well, he's saying that it was given that song was given to him, but I think that he imagined that he had like Japanese caretaker
Right.
because of the weeaboo brainworm that's been going around.
The weeaboo brain. Has that gotten you? Have you gotten infected?
I got it when I was really young, so now I'm immune for the rest of my life.
But now you got a little bit of a limp. You got that sort of, that whatever that.
Well, it's like when your bones break and then they like grow back stronger. I can just ignore it all.
If there was one thing, Fisk, if there was one thing that would sort of even just a little bit trigger your old wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Picklejar says, Samurai Pizza Cats was on too early for me growing up, but I did catch The Littles before going to school, says Larry Picklejar.
The Littles?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't think those two shows are connected at all. They don't sound connected. Samurai Pizza Cat?
Communal Vision coming in from Hypocryptomatic says, ew.
Ew. To you too.
Beautiful. And Phil Z74 with another Communal Vision. Again, you are very inspiring to our community tonight. Phil Z74 says, Fisk, blah, dee, Fisk, blah, do. Life goes on. If I get the brain work, how much for you to be my caretaker?
If you can get what? How much to be?
The question is, if I get the brain work, how much for you to be my caretaker?
Brain, if he gets the brain worm or the brain work?
Work. It says K it says work with a K.
I'm
giving you a pass for it. I'm giving you a pass. That was Phil. Hypocryptomatic. Color television was on too early while you were growing up. That was from Hypocryptomatic, I think, to Larry Picklejar. Larry Picklejar with another Communal Vision. Very rich conversation we're all having together right now. We are the Littles, always running to and fro. We are the Littles, we're living with you. Don't you know? We keep escaping from the outside. Tom makes us think we gotta hide. We use a pencil for a slide. Here come the Littles, so you better watch out.
Well, I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so. You don't think so.
No.
Okay.
I'm just denying everything.
Okay, so and that's your right. That's your right as the caller. You don't have to field any of this nonsense, any of this kind of drivel. Sometimes, and that's what I think about it sometimes. Now, as I was saying just a moment ago, you got bit by the bug. You got the brain worm at one point, right? You were infected. You call yourself now immune, which to a large extent I believe. But if there was one thing that would, irritate that old wound, trigger the dormant infected cells inside of you, what would that one thing be, weeb-wise?
Maybe there's independent gay comics that indie comic writers create in Japan. And if I could somehow if I somehow got connections to some of the writers that I used to like, I think I would just choose to become one and then just learn Japanese.
So you were in it.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, that's not that's not some shit that was just on Toonami and you're just this is my personality now. You went pretty firmly and far down this road.
Well, I don't know how much is that far,
I'll tell you. It is. You don't. That's not something you accidentally. You're from the U.S.?
Yeah, I'm a U.S. person.
Yeah, I don't think it's common for people from the U.S. to kind of accidentally find themselves reading independent gay mangas.
Okay, I guess my algorithm is just fucked up then. I was kind of feeling like that was kind of normal.
Oh, it was an algorithm thing? It wasn't. How long ago was this?
I don't know. It was so far back that I'm questioning myself. Maybe like the earliest I can think of is maybe like 12 or something.
Right.
I mean, I was pretty obsessed pretty quickly, so.
So so there's still, it's dormant. You know that you're familiar, you're a little immune, but there's something there that could get you riled up.
Yeah, like if I could actually participate in something.
Right.
And not just like be a spectator.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Interesting. All the hippie. Namaste to you and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, before you go, Fisk, thanks so much for giving so much of your time already, but there's a couple communal visions I want to catch you up on before we part ways.
Okay.
We've got from OM Godspeed. For travelers looking for a taste of home, a number of restaurants cater to the Western palate while still delivering the high levels of quality and service we have come to expect from the land of the rising sun. Look out for the Golden Arches, or Maku Danarudo, or dine with the king at any something written in Japanese characters, or Baga Kingu. These unique restaurants, found only in Japan, are another way the nation demonstrates their hospitality and kindness. Any response?
I don't think it's hospitality. I think they just want Burger King there.
They probably, yeah.
They just probably just want to eat Burger King.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I like the, tomato on that, I suppose. MD Fat Cocker says, is it true that Dr. Disrespect was reformed through the program during his hiatus from streaming over the summer? That's a fantastic question. No, I have been knocking on his door for months, well before this scandal of him trying to date a high schooler happened. As a fully grown man, I've been attempting to work with Dr. Disrespect for a long time now, and he has not returned a single call. If anyone can use the program, use the tenets of the program to really view themselves to sort of start getting at that next level. It's a fully grown man who tried to date a high schooler. Now that is humiliating stuff. Absolutely debasing, alienating, humiliating stuff. And someone that close, someone looking in the mirror that intensely, seeing that disgusted, they start making it a political deal. They start making it about an identity or something. This is all very unbecoming, and we could have just kind of nipped this in the bud. We could have drilled down. We could have gotten far, but he doesn't answer my calls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty disappointing, right?
Yeah, but also, like, sometimes even if you feel like you can help people, you just gotta let them crash and burn.
That's the Fisk, extremely wise of you to say. And let's all think about Dr. Disrespect and that, through that prism tonight. Namaste. Philzy74, the most basic Japanese phrase is, why you so gay? Interesting, I didn't know that.
Why are you so gay?
Yeah, didn't know that. Never been there. Hypocriptomatic, whoa, we're not all gay comics in Japan. Any response to Jen on that?
We're not all gay comics in Japan? What?
Yep, that's what it says. Pepperoncini, Japan is one of the few countries that still suffer. Okay, this is one I haven't read yet. Pepperoncini says, Japan is one of the few countries that still suffer under the cruel rule of an emperor, like the bad guy in Star Wars. As a patriotic American, you have to help them throw off the yoke of tyranny by storming the palace with some instruments of liberation.
I don't know. I'm American, but I'm also Korean, and I think we can all see the consequences of American intervention when we look at Korea. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Right, true. No, that's true.
They'll become too powerful.
It's interesting. I think there's tools of liberation. Liberate who? Liberate what? To where? And those are all questions we have to ask ourselves. Tools of liberation is from a Korean perspective also, I'm sure Japan kind of wilded out last century.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a little nuts. They kind of freaked out some Nazis even. Nazis were like, hey, let's pump the brakes a little. Our question from Foolish Mofo: are you a tsundere?
Am I no, I don't think I would. I'm not aggressive enough, I don't think.
Okay, they are going to keep asking questions, and I am going to let you go. So, listen, namaste to you, Fisk. This has, been littered with some questions that were good, some that were not good. Duncan did it says, Fisk, what happened in Korea?
Dictatorship and disabled people being enslaved to pick seaweed. Still happening.
Yep. All right. Well, listen, I would love to get into all that. We touched on a lot of bases tonight, Fisk, and the main thing though I want to harken back to is your personal superpower, that this dissociative sensation that you don't know what you're feeling when you call up. I would imagine that lingers throughout the day. I want you to start thinking. Don't think of that as a disorder. Think of that as a superpower. I'm sure. Have you thought of it as in that light before?
Yeah, kind of. Because apparently you can like remove yourself from your body and stuff. I don't know.
I know. And people take drugs to do that. They try lucid dreaming. They do meditations. They do float tanks. They do any manner of things under the sun to do what you naturally are able to do from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fisk, thank you so much for weathering that storm of communal vision, some of which were, is a grab bag of them, but I really appreciate you being such a trooper tonight, Fisk.
I appreciate your appreciation, Leslie.
Namaste. Well, blessings to you, Fisk. Namaste. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow, guys, thank you so much for all those very inspired questions for Fisk as we were sort of dancing through the storm of very inspired questions, statements, phrases, insights, as well as we got a couple travel vloggers. I love that energy all night. I'm loving Pepperoncini and Godspeed really coming in with some clutch insider information for those of us traveling to countries in Southeast Asia. Blessings to you. Now, guys, I got to take a piss and get some water. Namaste. We'll be right back with the second half of Explorations tonight, exploring the program works. You've been seeing it from floor to floor, floor to ceiling, wall to wall here. The program has been working to an extreme level. We took the guardrails down, no theme, no suggestion, no prompts. It's just us, just the program, letting Jesus take the wheel. And that's exactly what we're going to do on the second half. So namaste to you guys. I'll be right back in just a moment after I get a little bit of refreshment and relieve the pee from my penis. Namaste.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light
on patreon.com,
where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, my explorers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the most effective personal power program in the country. Namaste to each of you. That was a couple words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. My inner circle communal. We've got a communal vision coming in from Pepper and Chini. The cultures of the Orient, exotic and mysterious. Do you know some amount of the Japanese population eats poop? That is statistically true. At least one guy in Japan is eating poop. Namaste. Thanks so much, Peppercini. Pew Pew with the Prime. I'm not, you guys thinking that by me. Yeah, 2 months. Let's go. Thank you so much for that Prime, Pew Pew. That feels good. I love the taste of a Prime. Namaste to you, Pew Pew. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Blessings to you. Wow. So guys, like I was saying, that was a couple words about my community of devoted light, patreon.com, hosting my library of exclusive materials. You're going on hold. A library of exclusive materials designed to get you exactly where you need to be. Videos, music downloads, podcasts. Fram Weard says, for as long as the Japanese archipelago has existed, mythological beings known as Kappa have aggressively sought a mythical human organ known as the Shirikodama. This organ is located deep in the rectum and is the container for the human soul. Interesting. I love learning stuff like that. You guys keep those factoids coming. I'm an avid learner when it comes to the Japanese as well as all cultures of the world. I love getting this kind of stuff, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to share it with me. Namaste, Fram. But also my community of devoted light at patreon.com. Hosting my communal vision, Hippocryptomatic. I think I feel my depression coming back, breathing out really hard. I miss the Wixter. I feel my depression coming back, breathing out really hard. I miss the Wixter. You're breathing out really hard. Are you breathing in as well? That's an important part of breathing. And that's actually, we have a whole unit here in the program. Tell that to your family, your fucking family that tells you not to watch this program. We teach both halves of breathing. Phil Z, just for the record, I love you all, also known as AKA PP. Thanks so much, Phil. Really sweet message from Phil. Blessings to you. Now, as I was saying a moment ago, as I was saying just a second ago, my community of devoted light at patreon.com, hosting my library of exclusive materials. Two little updates. One, at the $5 level, we used to do these videos The videos got longer, more intense to produce. I started using a studio for them. The whole thing got more complicated. So what we did is we're doing a podcast now. So if you would like to avail yourself to a podcast of Devoted Light with me, Leslie Tanner, it's there waiting for you. Many an episode right there, a library for you to go through and sift through for insights. And at the $25 level, my two tubbers, my people with a little bit of more extra skrill in the bank to invest into a program such as Explorations. We used to do a print. We are now doing VHS tapes every 3 months. For every 3 months you're part of that tier, I'm sending out a VHS tape. I'm putting the finishing touches on one right now, and we'll be sending that out post-haste. So if you want tapes, join the Patreon. Framweard, Kappa extract, the Shirokadama, the soul organ, using a technique known as concho, a devastating assault on the butthole utilizing both index fingers. The U.S. Department of State is proud to announce the military-grade warded butt plugs have been developed and are available to rent by any U.S. citizen traveling to Japan. Interesting. Now that's a priceless little thing to know about. You know, you get there, you can't make heads or tails of a damn ass thing. You don't understand the language. You may or may not know where you are. But knowing that you can go to the U.S. State Department and get a military-grade butt plug to perform some of their, one of their most, what I'd imagine is sacred ceremonies. That's special. That's really special. Now, we do have a caller on the line. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Mish.
Mish. Guys, it's Mish. It's streamer Mish. Namaste. How you doing, Mish?
I'm great. I'm eating food late. I'm going to go to bed late.
That's right, huh? That's right. You got to get up early. What time you got to wake up in the morning?
I go wake up at 6.
6 o'clock in the morning to be at work.
Yeah, and I don't even give a shit.
And you don't give a damn shit, do you? That is so awesome.
No.
Wonderful. Love that.
It's awesome of me.
Throwing caution to the wind and embracing the passion with which you live your life, Mish, is such an inspiration to so many.
Yeah, it better be.
Namaste. Now, Mish, we've been, tonight's exploration has, really run the gamut, really covered, a lot of topics in a short amount of time. Do you have any insights about Japan at all that you'd like to share for Walnuts, who I'm sure is going to go back and watch this archived stream?
Yeah, he's going to watch the whole thing, for sure.
For sure. So, okay, so that's true. So we're speaking basically to Walnuts right now. We're speaking, and what would you like to tell him about his trip to the Orient?
If people avoid sitting next to you, it's because they're waiting for you to kind of like physically pull them into the seat next to you.
Mm-hmm.
They're not avoiding you. They're being polite.
Interesting. Okay.
Also, if you see any stores or restaurants with signs that say no foreigner, they don't mean you. It's got to be someone else.
No,
so
yeah.
Just walk in, pretend you don't know what they're saying. Just smile, because they'll smile when they tell you to leave.
Yeah. I think I watched a video on that once. The no foreigner thing. They'll do a lot of this, and that what they're doing is inviting you to do a special Japanese dance with them. You do that too. You do that back. You like kind of do the hands back and forth, and then and eventually it will end. You'll be fully legally Japanese by the end of the dance, is what I've heard.
Yeah, that's how they make you a full-fledged Japanese citizen and able to go into the special spots that they say foreigners aren't allowed in.
Hypocryptomatic says, and wear huge headphones.
Hell yeah.
Then we've got Phil Z coming in with a question. Mish, you ever purposely shit on the rim of a public toilet just to fuck with people? Me neither.
Yeah, never.
I've done it, but it was on accident.
I had a friend do it at a party, and she didn't tell anyone it was her for like over 10 years, and then finally came clean about it like last year.
Did she do it on purpose?
No, she didn't want to sit on the really gross toilet that was at this person's house who was hosting the party, and she was drunk and missed and shit on the seat.
Upper deck.
And just left. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I did it. That's interesting to be that embarrassed for that long.
Yeah, we were talking about it, like a group of us. We were like, who did that? And she was like, it was me.
Oh, so you were just kind of like waxing, nostalgia.
We were reminiscing. There was a little group of us being silly, having fun, and she finally just blurted out that she was the one who did it.
Wow. Interesting. And how did you all react when you heard that?
We laughed really, really hard.
That's fun. Communal Vision from MD Fat Kerr. Does the program support poop play? Yeah, why not? Absolutely.
No.
I mean, I'm in charge and you're not, and I say yes.
That sucks.
Yep, whatever. Lumpy Frock with another Communal Vision as well. Lumpy Frock shares Stolen Valor, it was me. Any response?
No, it wasn't.
One time I scooted myself back and I didn't know that I was shitting on the back of the toilet seat.
Ew.
But I did it because I had a boner and I had to pee as well.
Ew,
and so I had to like
that's
scoot
even
back
worse.
to like shove my boner down into the toilet
Ew.
so I don't pee everywhere. But I shoved my boner down, but then I ended up shitting on the toilet seat. Somebody was really upset. Godspeed says, much like Ireland, the Emerald of the Atlantic is free of the scourge of snakes thanks to the wisdom and charm of St. Patrick. Japan is free from the threat of various mythical beasts like werewolves, vampires, and the dreaded bakemono. However, this was not the work of a saint, but the result of a heightened radiation levels following the detonation of Fat Man, Little Boy, and Fat Pussy over Japan at the end of World War II. Communal Vision from Hypocryptomatic. Gross. What the frig is wrong with you?
I agree with her.
And
She's
you know
right.
what? We've got a damn Jazz Express. Now I'm going to say, listen, I know you love this, and I want people to know that you love this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you on the line while I go ahead and tickle the saxophone a little bit, all right?
Oh, perfect.
Wonderful. Guys, a little bit of late night jazz, Jazz Express, all aboard, toot toot. Let's see how far we can take this nasty bitch, huh? Namaste, everybody.
I have it muted, so I can't hear the jazz. And I don't want to. I can hear it through the phone a little bit. It's not very good.
That's where you're wrong. It's actually very good. Namaste to everyone. Welcome to Jazz Express, the very special, very, very special part of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. You know, this came as a result of sociopathogen, actually, with a Communal Vision. Boner pissing is a universal constant of concern in this wretched life. Namaste. Namaste to you. So you understand. You understand what I was trying to get across. Fram with the 22 bits is all I have left. Fram, so genuinely generous of you, Fram. Namaste to you. Really appreciate that. I really genuinely do in my heart of hearts, Fram. Gorgeous haired Fram almost, took the W the other night, but did not have enough in the tank. Mad Fat Cocker, I sit down to pee when I have a boner. Tony Guy. Tony G, 3 bits, sociopathogen, retroactive, giving out a community sub. Namaste. Phil Z, Mish, you kind of jelly of your friend for being super careless with their doo-doo butter?
Yeah. I wish I was braver. One time I had a UTI and I was taking those UTI relief pills that help it not feel bad. but they turn your pee bright orange. And I hovered over a toilet seat at the movie theater, and I peed bright orange on the floor by accident. And it looked scary. It looked like a highlighter. I also accidentally took a UTI relief pill, thinking it was an iron supplement, because it looked similar to some iron supplements I had. And I thought I had to go to the hospital the next time I peed, and it was bright orange. I thought I was bleeding.
Wow, thanks so much for sharing that, Mish. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And do you have any more details about this highlighter pee?
Not really. It's just from taking a UTI relief pill. One time I had a kidney infection, and they kept testing me for like a UTI, and no one did a blood test ever. So they were like, I don't know, it's fine, but it hurt to pee so bad for like 3 months. And then I finally went to the ER because my back started hurting, and they were like, oh, you have a kidney infection. And I was like, oh, everyone ignored me for 3 months. I went to the doctor like 5 times. So that was a pretty awesome detail about my medical history for you. Did you not think you have a kidney infection? Sometimes they'll like really lightly hit you over your kidneys. If you react really dramatically, they're like, oh shit, your kidneys are fucked. So it's a good way to test yourself at home. Just karate chop where your kidneys are and see if it hurts. Do you? I can't hear you.
Amish, really appreciate your energy tonight. Really fun call.
Yeah.
You've really done a lot now.
You're welcome.
Anything exciting happened that what's up with Amish, huh?
Went to the grocery store today, and eggs are really expensive.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that you saw an 18-pack of eggs for $10.
Yeah, I honestly was so mad about it that I forgot to get several things that I needed from the store.
Grizzled curmudgeon listening to Mish talk through the Jazz Express made it seriously avant-garde. Two roommates putting it together. We could put together a little free jazz duo between us, huh? A little smooth free word jazz sort of duo,
I wouldn't
huh?
do that. I wouldn't call us that.
I would. I think there's something there. Phil Z, I'd give Mish a kidney if they weren't filled with peppermint schnapps.
Thanks, Phil. That's really nice of him.
Mad fat cocker. Mish looks like someone who has psoriasis. Do you have psoriasis?
No, but I understand.
Stone Monster, Karen Mish, hashtag Karen Mish, get the manager.
Hell yeah, I should have raised hell in that ER. But instead, I think I waited like an hour.
Yeah.
For anyone to notice me. There was a Grateful Dead concert that night, and a bunch of old people that took acid for the first time in like fucking 40 years were in the ER. It was very full.
Yeah. I don't remember that because I wasn't there.
Yeah, I had like a normal guy with me.
You had just a normal fucking guy with you that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now listen, Mish, heading into 2025, is there a message that you'd like to give chat as related to the program, how they may, something to think about, something to hold close to them as they continue, especially there's a lot of new people here tonight. You know what I mean? There's a lot of new people uninitiated in the program. can you go ahead and
Yeah.
let them know, something to hold on to as they begin their sojourn here?
Don't be afraid to just smash that unfollow button.
Okay.
Don't be scared. Don't feel free to unfollow.
Nope. We're not doing that. Do not do that. Remain followed and do the subscribe thing and don't listen to anything that she just had to say. Really unfortunate, sour note. She's a mouth on her. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hello, Leslie. This is It All Costs Money. How you doing?
It all costs money. It's fantastic to hear you. So one moment. Siege Brisbane, do not unfollow. You stay. Stay here. Don't do what she just said. It's a long story why she likes to do that. It's there's a psychological context for it. It all costs money doing that unfollow thing, you son of a bitch. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing wonderful. Cost money. Have you called before?
Once, a long time ago when I first found the program.
Yeah, I was going to say you've been here for a while. I know that.
Yeah, I want to say about 8 months, 9 months, something like that. I've been.
What a journey! It's amazing how much time can be. Time sort of dilates back and forth once you start getting plugged into the program here. Wouldn't you say that?
I think time exists to help clockmakers somewhere watches.
It's a scam.
It's a scam. It's all relative, right?
I love that. Have you been hurt by a clockmaker or a watch seller before? Has someone like that hurt you before?
No. Just the general idea of capitalism.
It costs money. It's been 8 months, but maybe it's going to be another 8 months because you've been terminated by Jen. I don't like your voice, and I remember it, says Jen. Mad Fat Cocker says, I have a hard time connecting to people, so I am mean to them instead. Does the program teach me how to make meaningful connections with people on the internet? Brother, you're doing it right now. That's how it works. You're making meaningful connections because we understand the nuance. We understand. Slinky Dog 69, welcome to the program. Blessings to you. Welcome home. Welcome home. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
It doesn't matter. I don't want to say. I'm so sorry for doing that, but I was just laughing so hard.
So you're talking about that termination, having.
He sounded so positive.
You hurt him.
Yes. I did. Oh my God.
Oh, namaste.
I love that.
Now, Jen.
I love. Yeah.
Namaste, Jen. See, this is what your dumbass family was not going to understand if you stop coming here. Where are you going to be able to do this sort of thing?
Yeah, I know. That's what I told her. I was like, no, but you're missing the point. I was like, it's the worst. I'm like, Jenny, do you understand the words you're saying? I'm like, oh my God, but people look like they have a little smile on their face, and then you just pee on them. You just...
Yeah. You pee on them, you take a shit on them. Namaste.
Oh.
Now,
anyway, I don't even have a follow-up. I just think his little face is probably so happy.
Grizzled Curmudgeon, 1 bit, the program works, says Grizzled Curmudgeon.
This is the program, man.
So listen, that sounds hypocriptomatic. It sounds good. It sounds like, you did. I appreciate the call.
Oh, all right, Big L.
All right, namaste.
Also,
what?
Namaste.
What were you going to say?
I don't know. No, that's it.
All right, namaste, Jen. Have a wonderful night.
Namaste, Big Al. Bye.
Bye. No, there's nothing lost about. Jen's very powerful.
One criticism I have of the enlightened, either religious or
Hold on, there's a
secular,
quote.
is that their hysterics about the end in whatever direction aren't nearly hysterical enough. Their flailing becomes yet another defense against an internal calamity the scale of which they can't even whisper aloud to themselves.
The enlightened. They're your enemy. Unless they're open-minded to realizing how actually fearful and stupid they are. Phil Z74, Jenny, can I call you J-Train? Why are you so mean? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Leslie, this has to be some kind of cruel joke.
Oh, look who it is, guys. You know who this is.
First, I come in here with great energy, and the first thing I hear, the first call of the year, hold quote.
Yep, hold quote. Yep, that's right.
My two least favorite things in the whole world. And
my quotes are your least favorite thing?
Hold quote. Two least favorite things. On my list of least favorite things, those are right on up there.
So, listen. How about this? I don't like that my quotes are your least favorite thing. Why are you here if my quotes are one of your least favorite things?
Hey, Leslie, it's not because I don't like the quotes. It's because I gotta wait for you to say the damn things. I'm here to talk to Leslie. I'm not here to hear a quote. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I suppose if you wanted to listen to the quote, you could just watch the program.
I listen to the quotes the whole time I'm watching the show. I hear enough quotes.
Right.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I'm here to talk. I'm here to talk, baby. Let's talk.
Communal vision
What
from
do you wanna talk
Peppercorn
about?
Patty. Toaster doesn't know how to work a Keurig, and I genuinely don't know if it's a bit or not.
Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing we got to talk about. Communal visions. That's number one on the list of things Toaster doesn't like. Hey.
Phil Z74 with a communal vision as well. My least favorite thing is your stupid, dumb voice talking about acorn sex.
Hey, now you want to talk about things that I do like. Acorns, number one. Hey, Toaster here. How's everybody doing tonight?
Look at that. Somebody's on a roll tonight. You're really feeling the fire tonight.
I'm on fire. Snap, snap, snap.
Pepper and
What's up?
Cheney
What's
communal
next?
vision. It's true. I saw him mess with it a bit and then just give up.
Hey, okay, talk about list of things I don't understand well. The Keurig coffee maker thing, because I was really, I couldn't figure that damn thing out. It's like, there's a tank where you put the water in, and I kept looking in to make sure the water was in there, and apparently you're not supposed to do that. Hey.
So, Toaster, listen, I know you've been dancing back and forth between your poetry and your comedy. How's that been going lately?
I have, I've been working on two poems. I'm putting the comedy on the back burner, but I have two project poems I've been working on.
Communal vision for Peppercorn Patty. Instead, checking for water the normal way by looking through the container, he has to lift the lid to see if there's water inside.
Yeah, I don't trust that. I don't trust the side. I want to look in to make sure the water's there. Hey.
So is it plastic that you don't trust, or what aspect of this is untrustworthy to you?
I'm trying to okay, speaking of comedy, so I am trying a new style. It's pep comedy. Pep. Hey, you know.
All right, yeah.
Let's
dance. Let's
no relation to Peppercorn Patty or Peppercini. None of those peps. This is just like straight up pep.
This is like kind of a high energy sort of like kind of an old school like a Howie Mandel or something.
I call it pep comedy. Yeah.
Pep comedy. I like that.
So go ahead, hit me. And then the whole thing is all about like I have an instant response to anything. So hit me with something.
It all costs money. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to take a minute to wish you all a happy new year and most of all, good health. These days, people don't spend much time or thought on some personal words to their friends and family. They just copy and paste some random message and send it on. So after all we've been through together this year, I wanted to thank you for your friendship and wish you a happy 2018. You're the best gymnastics group anyone could ask for. Best wishes, Bard.
Hey, I got something for that. Hey, that was a heartfelt, genuine, heartfelt message. Happy holidays. I hope everyone stays safe and has fun. Hey.
Peppercorn Patty, Orc made Toaster 1,000 pounds of ziti and he refuses to eat it.
I'm eating it. Are you kidding me? I'm literally stuffing my face with it every day. Hey, I've been eating it nonstop. I'm shitting nonstop.
Phil Z74. I'm going to get to yours in just a moment. Well, this is the second one from Phil. First, this one from Phil says, did Toaster get laid? Did you get laid, Toaster?
Hey, I got something. Let me tell you.
What does that mean? Brother Toaster, if you have something to share with us right now, please do not deprive us.
Well, there is a new lady in the mix. I guess we can get into that.
Pepper and Jeannie, Orchestra tried to go into Toaster's room where we visited, and he put his arm in the doorway to block her.
They were trying to fiddle with all my stuff. I wasn't going to let them do that.
Interesting. Okay, so listen, let's do one thing at a time. Let's get through the comedy, or you want to do the poetry or the comedy first?
I'll give you a little teaser for the poetry I've been working on. I have a piece, a masterpiece I'm really proud of. It's almost done. It's a piece about a day that you are very familiar with, that you talk about a lot here on the program. That day of September the 11th.
Right. We do use 9/11 as a metaphor here a lot.
Yeah, and I was reflecting on it, and I was inspired, and I wrote a piece. I wrote a piece about it. So that's in the works. That's coming up soon. Get ready for that. I have another piece about reflecting upon my childhood as a kid in elementary school. I have a lot of not very fond memories of classmates asking for my food during lunchtime during my school days, and they would always keep asking for my snacks. So I also have been writing a piece about people asking for snacks. If anyone, I'm sure that there's a lot of people that can relate to that. As a people pleaser myself, I always feel obligated to give away my snacks when my classmates would ask for my snacks, and it would always leave me with nothing. And I've been working on a piece about that too.
Are you going to do it, or?
Well, it's still a work in progress. I'm almost done.
So you can just explain it, but you can't do it yet.
Hey, you know.
Okay, so
yet.
All right, that's the poetry. Okay, nice little update. And then let's go on to the comedy. Then Toaster. Toaster is a very accomplished comedian.
And you've seen my comedy journey firsthand as it evolved from story humor to knock humor, and now I'm on this new path of pep comedy that I've called pep comedy.
Phil Z says, "Hey, ha 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 ha."
That's pretty good. Maybe Phil Z studies this as
We are
well.
bleeding viewers right now. Toaster, can you pep this up a little bit for us?
Okay. Give me something. I'm ready. Give me something.
Octopus doing puzzles.
Hey, you got an octopus doing puzzles? Okay, first of all, how did that puzzle get down there? Okay, someone on a boat doing a puzzle. What, are you bored? Hey, you got a whole ship you got to run, buddy. Get on that ship. Hey, there's shrimp waiting for you to go catch those shrimp. What are you doing? Okay, so you're on a boat doing a puzzle, eh? Oh no, what? You hit, maybe a wave hit your boat. The puzzle, boom, fell off the boat. Oh no, you're not gonna dive in and catch that puzzle.
Okay, we lost 2 more viewers. Continue.
You gotta let that baby go. Okay, now where's that puzzle going? You never think about that. Where does the puzzle go when it falls off the boat? That puzzle's sinking, baby. That's a heavy metal puzzle going straight down to the bottom of the sea. Okay, now you're a squid. Okay, put yourself in the mind of a squid. Okay, hey. Okay, so you're a squid. Just swimming around, shooting your ink. Wait, was it octopus or squid?
Phil Z says, "Yikes! It was an octopus."
It was an octopus. Okay, so you're an octopus. You got 8 arms. I don't think they do the ink. I don't think the octopus don't do ink. You're just an octopus. Oh, hold on. I got this. You're an octopus. You're swimming around. Just touching stuff, sucking on stuff with your suckers. And what's this? What do you feel with your sucker? You feel this weird thing that you've never felt before. It's a puzzle. And you're an octopus, so you don't understand. You don't understand what it is, so you just leave it and keep going because you're hungry. I don't know, man.
No, honestly, we lost 2 in the first part, but then we maintained after that.
Okay.
So congrats. I think to me that's not a loss necessarily. Lots of communal visions coming at you though. I know you don't like these, but let's start with the one I'm seeing on the screen right now. Hypocryptomatic traffic tickets.
I'm tired.
Orchestar says maybe it's time to switch to poetry, Toaster.
Yeah, I might have to take a break from this. That wore me out.
Stone Monster says, let him cook.
I think that there was something to it. Like maybe it's like a workshopable kind of bit.
Foolish Mofo says, I'm leaving.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Cat Romcom says, y'all, I love the bread with the seeds in it. How do you feel about bread with seeds in it, Toaster?
I actually really like bread with seeds in it.
Now, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, Toaster. I thought that was good.
You really liked it?
I liked it. I don't really like comedy. I don't.
I was out of breath with that one, and it kind of took the wind out of me.
I know.
The end.
But I think that's what really infused it with something special, is that it was you leaving it all on the stage. You were really putting your whole, dick and balls in that, and we could all feel it.
I never did a pep bit for that long.
Acronis at YouTube says, you better get used to hecklers. Any response to that?
Oh, as a pep comedian, we thrive on the heckler hate, because you get a heckler, you just go with it. So go ahead, try to heckle me. Go ahead,
Acronis, try it.
Go ahead. I'm ready for anything. That's part of the pep.
Everybody roast him. I'll give him the roast.
That's part of the pep mentality.
Part of the pep mentality. Let's test the pep mentality.
I'm ready. What you got? What do we got?
He's a Toaster is a girl's name.
Hey, not really. I'm just tired, man. That octopus thing took it all out of me, man. I can't.
Your taint smells like olives and cheese.
I just want to go.
Peppercorn Patty, boo! You suck. Go home, boo.
Stop it.
Hoffman says Toaster sucks, boo. Acronis says the Fonz stopped being popular decades ago.
I used all my pep. I can't. I don't want to do this anymore.
Now me says down on the first hit.
I just used all my pep up. Normally I would be able to handle. I would have something for everything, but
Pants o'clock getting a little bit 4D with it, asking the question: does anyone smell burnt toast? Implying that your comedy gave her a stroke.
Normally I would be able to deal with all of these with my pep comedy, but kind of out of gas. I'm gonna admit it. I'm still practicing. I'm still practicing.
Hey Toaster, I've met Octopus funnier than you, and they can read. That's from Phil Z.
Okay, yeah, we can. I don't want to do the heckling thing anymore. I changed my mind.
Toaster needs to eat spinach like Popeye for more pep. That's from Pepperoncini. 13th Juggalo, I'd rather stroke out than listen to this comedy bit.
Am I good to go, or?
Tell us about your new love, though, before you go.
Oh, right. I was, so you know how you ever heard the phrase that you find the love of your life in the places you least expect?
Right, of course. Yeah, everyone knows that.
So I'll make it brief since I don't want to hog the line, but on just a normal day like any other day, I've been making omelets. I'm an omelet guy. You take the egg.
Yeah, man.
You take the onion. What?
I said, yeah, man.
Yeah. So you take the egg and the onion and the peppers and you put it all in. And so I'm making the omelet, right? I'm making the omelet.
Sure, yeah, we've been there.
And I'm kind of mixing it up in the pan with a spatula.
Sure, yeah.
And I'm holding the spatula. And like, I don't know, the grip, the way it moves so naturally, and just watching it mix that egg up.
Orchestra question says, why are you making omelets when you have ziti?
This is before the ziti.
Okay, before pre-ziti.
Pre-ziti.
Okay, so continue.
And,
You're describing the spatula. Continue.
The spatula just feels so natural. Everything about it is so natural. And I look at her as I hold her in my hand. And, I strike up a conversation. I shoot my shot.
Right.
And we have instant chemistry.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I like the way you hold me and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, my heart stopped when she said that. And
really, what's her voice sound like?
It's kind of like crackly but sweet. Crackly but sweet.
Right, with a little bit of fry, but it's like it's nice, natural.
Right. And we're talking, and she's like, hey, don't forget about the omelet. And I'm like, oops. And then I finished the omelet, and we know I move it over to the plate. The omelet's great, and we just kind of eat the omelet and we just chat all night. And yeah. And I've been talking to her ever since. Things are going great.
MD Fat Cocker says, after coming back to the program after time away, I was never more hopeful than I was tonight. Toaster actually completely drained me, and now I am unfollowing.
Oh, no.
And then we've got a communal vision from Jen. Jen's been on a tear tonight. Let's see what she's got. Happy 2025. Now, that is spooky coming from her. That is sending a chill down my spine. Who knows what that crazy bitch is up to? Toaster.
Oh, God.
And there's one more communal vision I wanted to share with you. I know you don't like responding to these. Phil Z74, this sounds like a terrible cream dream. No way someone likes Toaster.
I'm not going to respond to that.
All right. Well, listen, let's get into this new relationship next call, all right? Can you call back so we can really get into the weeds on this with you?
Yeah, I would love to. I was super excited about it.
Okay, good. Well, you enjoy the excitement. Of course, the honeymoon phase is the funnest phase. Let's get into that next time you call, all right?
Love it. Love you, Leslie.
Love you, Toaster. Namaste.
Farewell.
Namaste. Say it.
Bye.
Say namaste. Don't say that other shit. He's hung up. Son of a bitch just hung up. Wow. All right. Time for one more call, guys. One more call. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. You're going to be our final caller for the night. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Oh, you can call me David.
David?
Yeah.
David, welcome to the program. David, listen, David, you might have called before, but sometimes I mix up voices. Have you called the program before?
No, I haven't. I'm sort of a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Long-time listener, first-time caller. Guys, can we please put some hands together, get some emotes going in the goddamn chat for David? Please. David, first-time caller. David, welcome to the program. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing swell. I'm having a very active night, very exciting night, very high-energy evening tonight at Explorations. Have you noticed?
Well, I don't know. It depends on the guest. They'll bring a different energy, I would say.
That's true. Now, that's true. I would say Toaster maybe didn't bring as high of energy, except for his set. How'd you like his comedy?
It's a little avant-garde, but I don't mind that.
You don't mind it. Yeah, kind of like that Monty Python stuff, or that Tim and Eric stuff, huh?
It's somewhere in that neighborhood, yeah.
Yeah, kind of trash in my opinion, but those two groups. I think Toaster is, he's doing a different thing, and I respect it. So, David, I want to get into David. I want to get into you. I want to dive into you. Talk to me. David, why did you want to call tonight? What made tonight the night that you called up Explorations?
Well, I saw some of the other callers, and it was actually the last one. He was describing that woman and talking to her, and it had a dreamlike quality to it, and that's what made me want to call, because I've had sort of a recurring dream that I was maybe looking for advice on.
Interesting. No, I'd love to do that. I'd love to get into that. Normally we have you watched a dream stream before where we discuss dreams?
No, I somehow missed that.
Every once in a while we'll get into it, but it's not very common. But so, given this special circumstance, so I'm more than happy to get into this with you. Talk to me about this dream. Set the stone. So you recurring dream. You have this regularly over the course of your life, or a certain period of it.
Kind of over the course of, 4 or 5 years. But it's not every night. It's every month.
Every month. Okay, interesting. So at least once a month. You're very familiar with this. Continue.
Yeah, so that's this dream, and I should say that I don't have a sister in real life, but I do in the dream. And so what happens is I'm meeting someone on a beach, and it's like after sunset, it's dusk, and I'm walking out to the shore, and there's my sister, and we sort of nod to each other, and then we share this moment of intimacy, and eventually we have a kiss on the cheek, and from there it sort of develops a little more romantic and a little more intimate. But before we can make the relations fully physical, I sort of slowly change my body into a sea turtle and sort of swim off into the oceans. And then sometimes I'll wake up kind of gasping. And that's usually the end of it. There's a lot of details in there that I kind of skipped over, but that's the gist of it.
Interesting. Now, I can't wait to get into these symbols with you, because this is, I feel like you really delivered us to a dream. There's just something about how you described what you were describing that I genuinely believe that you have this dream, David. Now, one thing I'd like to ask just about your physical health. You wake up gasping. Do you have sleep apnea?
I don't have sleep apnea.
Okay, so you breathe fine as far as you understand when you're sleeping.
It's more than I understand. I've been to sleep studies a few times, actually, because I have sleep troubles, but they never detected any apnea, so I'm pretty confident.
Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know you'd have all that done. Phil Z74 says, hey, caller, are you sure this is a dream and not just your porn browsing after a massive dump?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure about that.
Okay, so sure, he's sure about it. Thanks, Phil. Thanks for test checking that. Now, Okay, so when you see your sister, you see a woman, and you know it's your sister. How is there a way that you know that it's your sister, or do you just kind of know inside you that that's who that is?
It's like in the dream, I have that feeling of like, oh, I haven't seen her in a long time, and that's my sister that I've never met, maybe, and they just know by some memory in there in the dream that it's a family relation.
And you're attracted to her. Is she pretty?
She's super hot.
Super hot sister, and describe her body.
Well, she's about 5'7", brown hair.
Sure, yeah.
Kind of like, looks otherwise like, what's her name? An actress from the 90s.
Yeah. What was she in?
Marissa Tomei, that's her name.
Marissa Tomei, Babe, yeah. Classic Babe. Kind of an undersung Babe, in my opinion.
Yeah, she wasn't in that much, but I still remember the name.
Are we getting money for this? Namaste. One moment. Somebody requested to see. Here, let's do a little quick zoom. A little tongue. Well, we're going to get right back to this sexy sister dream in just a moment. Yeah, so, somebody just, Night Year, namaste. Night Year just absolutely left a crater in the community.
Shrimp Chip thanks you.
Namaste. Thanks so much. She does. She really cherishes being held and thrown around and gullied around like that. Namaste. Thanks so much. Night Year, you son of a fucking bitch. Generous beyond words. And Phil Z says, I'd tap that. So you got someone in your corner, David.
I guess so, but I don't actually have sex with her.
Okay, so you don't have no. Okay, you're right, and that's an important detail. You don't have sex with her, but you share and it's more than sexual. It's a sort of intimacy, as you described it. It's like sex can be intimate, but it can also not be intimate. There are aspects of sexual intercourse that are not necessarily, intimate wouldn't be the best word to describe it. But what you're talking about is like a more understood connection and a moment that that both of you are on the same page. Is this I'm also reading that correctly?
Yeah, we're both on the same page, but what's weird about it is that it's not that we're not doing it because it's on like this beach and the view of anyone who could be down the beach, but it's more like just the inconvenience of turning into a turtle.
Right. So you could have gone. Who knows where it could have gone? An eternal question mark, because you always turn into a turtle.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, sometimes I don't think about that. I'm just more like in a rush to get out of there. Like I have something to do, but most of the time it's like things are developing and then it's kind of taken away from me and pulled out of my hands because I've turned into this, I guess are sea turtles amphibians? No. They're...
No idea. No
fully
clue.
Aquatic? I don't know. I turn into this other creature that can't make love to a woman.
Rat Dare receiving... Somebody... Hold on one second. Somebody gifted a bunch of memberships at YouTube and I've never seen... Acronis gifting 5 memberships. Namaste to Acronis over at youtube.com. I don't know why the little dingy didn't happen, but blessings to Acronis. Namaste to you for the gifted memberships. Extremely generous of you. Blessings to you. Extremely generous of you. Blessings to you. Acronis, god damn it. Everybody enjoy that membership over at youtube.com. Enjoy those emotes and everything else. Blessings to you. Now, back to the dream. Well, actually, we have a couple communal visions before I give my verdict. Stone Monster 400 says, caller is the pussy fat. Can you tell?
I don't know. I can't tell. I'll try and look next time.
Okay. Yeah, get a look at it if you can. Hypocryptomatic caller, not to be presumptuous, but do you want to get married?
To my dream sister or to the person who asked the question?
Honestly, that's a very adept question. Nighty night, Peanut Bunny. Nighty night. That's a good question. I'm waiting for her to chime in. Hippo, if you're around, are you asking him to marry you right now? Brizzle, we were going to get there. So, a little background question before I give my verdict. Oh, quick communal vision for fellas. Listen, you don't got to if you don't have a hot sister in real life, give yourself one in a dream.
That's kind of what happened.
That was for the fellas. And now, thanks so much for the bits, Mad Fat Cracked Namaste. So let's. What's your relationship with your mom like?
It's sort of on and off.
On and off. Interesting. Okay, describe that for me. Talk about that a little bit. I'm just kind of curious. What does on and off mean? I work with a lot of people who've described a similar situation. But what does that mean for you?
Well, that means that we talk, but we don't visit much, and we don't. I mean, we know each other well from growing up and stuff, but we don't have many conversations these days.
Right.
So it's flaky.
It's flaky, and it sounds a little maybe. And tell me if I'm using the right word or not, but maybe it sounds a little cold, a little bit. I mean, the way you described, you remember her from growing up. It sounds like you're describing a coworker. You worked at like a.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. It's like after when I was a kid, it was more normal. Then over time, it sort of deteriorated.
Right. So so there was a burst of like, hey, I'm a mommy, and then became a sort of like distant coworker over time.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say that she wasn't necessarily an affectionate mother with whom you shared like not a very strong motherly figure in your life.
No, that's accurate.
Well, brother, now that's fantastic to know. I think in the picture, the picture that we're painting right now is gorgeous. I think where we're headed. I'm going to give you my little diagnosis, and then I'm going to give you my prescription. Is that all right with you?
Okay.
Okay. My diagnosis is that you are alienated from a very fundamental intimacy. Now, people make a big deal out of incest. First of all, I want to thank you for being so vulnerable with your dream with us tonight. Not a lot of people share that kind of stuff, and I genuinely thank you for it. It makes the stream better, makes the community stronger, the program stronger. Now, a lot of people they see the fantasy of incest, and then they immediately link it to the reality of incest, and this is a mistake. I understand why somebody who I'm a legally licensed counselor, of course. I can navigate these things separately. I understand where they're coming from, two different places, etc. In this a fantasy. It's your mind. It's literally a fantasy. Your mind is making it up, fabricating a person whole cloth. Somebody who knows you and you know them and share a bond, a comfort that cannot be reproduced outside of a very specific set of circumstances and earned over a very long time. So it sounds to me like this lack of a mother figure, cold co-worker. You remember her from childhood, sort of. They told me everything you needed to know. You're lacking a sort of a feminine intimacy somewhere in your makeup. Whether you've found it since or you've lost it, maybe you've gone back and forth with it, but there's somewhere inside of you that's missing that piece. Does that sound? How does that sound to you? How does that feel to hear? Does that sound accurate? Am I in the ballpark?
I think it's in the ballpark.
It's in the ballpark. Okay, it's in the ballpark. It's in the ballpark. Well, that's good enough for me. After a single phone call, because Lord knows I'd love to go one-on-one with you for a long time with this. Hypocriptomatic says, best infatuations yet. Best infatuations yet. Namaste. Thanks so much, Hippocryptomatic. I'll be getting to these other communal visions in just a moment. I just need to give my prescription first. Now, my prescription, right now, there's, like you said, it's in the ballpark. And because it's in the ballpark, this diagnosis of lacking an intimacy, you've got a wound, right? You've got a wound that someone should have helped you heal or at least contain it for yourself at an early age, and no one did that for you. So right now you're an open wound. And my prescription is to, and this might sound unorthodox, but it's to start an OnlyFans. Are you familiar with OnlyFans?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, have you checked them out?
No, I haven't gotten out the credit card yet.
All right, well, it's a pornography site. It offers membership-based things for content, etc., mainly for porn. And I'm not trying to say, write songs for your OnlyFans. I think you should do porn. I think you are in a perfect opportunity to express a very intimate and vulnerable brokenness for you. Now, a lot of people in your position, they go on speaking tours. They start talking about the importance of family. They start talking about, how you hold your friends and your family close to you, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. All bullshit. What they need to do is put on display the gaping, disgusting wound. I know a guy with one arm. And every time I see him, he talks to me about how much he loves God. I've never seen someone who hated God more in my life. I need you to go the opposite direction. Do not run to family. Do not run to friends. You by yourself in your room. I want to see that asshole open, David.
Okay, and will that change the dream, or will that just help me process it?
No, that the dream should be of seminal position. It should be like right up front and center.
But I mean, what will happen to my recurring dream?
You'll keep having it. That dream's not going anywhere, brother.
Okay.
I want to see that ass open, though. I want to see. I know it sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not. Okay, so communal vision, pepperoncini. In Japan, people like Phil Z74 are bestowed with honorific titles such as Penisu o Kakusu, hiding penis. Real quick, Phil Z, marry Hippocryptomatic. She'll blow you, especially if you're homeless. Any response to that?
Oh, is that for me? That
was for you,
I'm
yeah.
not homeless.
Okay. So probably no go. Grandpa Liquor, 3 bits. Mary Cryptomatic from Phil Z. Yeah, okay, that was it. Well, listen, I've pretty much given you exactly what you need right now in your life. And I would say at least give it a try. Cherish started an OnlyFans a couple months ago. Maybe you could consult with her upon how to launch it, how to market it, stuff like that. Grandpa Liquor, Step Guru, could you please help me get unstuck from the dryer? Please be mindful of my throbbing cloaca. Namaste. Thanks so much. You are filthy, and I love it. Namaste. Thanks so much, Grandpa Liquor. Brother, but listen to me right now. I mean this with my whole heart. I want to see at least up and running by the next time you call, all right?
Yeah, I'll do my best, but I don't know where I go to answer those questions. They're not as related to therapy, but just more of like the time and the work it takes to really. Is there a circumference that I need, or a diameter of dilation of my asshole that I need to get to?
Yeah, good question. There's a lot of loose ends that you got to tie up before we get into the specifics like that. I'd love to coach you on that. I'd love to coach you on that. Stone Monster 400, make an off-Broadway show. Well, I would say you first blow up on OnlyFans, then become like a cultural figure. Maybe after that, you can kind of sidestep. Once you're an influencer, basically, you can do anything. You're like a placid neolib retarded product of nothing. You can just do anything. You walk into any room, which I would love for you. So listen to me right now. I would love for you to really. I want to see, the dream's not going anywhere. If that was your goal, to get that dream out of here, it's never going anywhere. It's never going to stop happening.
Well, it doesn't have to go away. I just wanted to maybe bring it to some sort of like resolution or some sort of closure. But, you know, if I need to fit a hand or a wine bottle or whatever up my ass
right
before that can happen, I can try that first.
Well, again, like I said, get a username, get an account, connect your bank account. You know, get a little. You know, you've got a shtick, you've got an angle. This is it. This is it. This is where you're going, and this is where your path leads. If you turn away from a path like this, you're literally turning away from the next level, which I know you don't want to do.
No, I want to continue. I want to have a higher vibration.
Right.
I want
Exactly.
to see what happens after spreading my asshole. But I also want to see, because sometimes in the dream I've gone past being a turtle. I've done some swimming, and I'm curious if, like, as I develop it, the dream will continue on.
Pepperoncini. Concho is a prank performed by clasping the hands together in the shape of a finger gun and poking an unsuspecting victim's anus, often while exclaiming, "Concho!" This is a great way to show respect to women in public. Well, anyway, listen, David, get going. Hit up Cherish. She's got, I don't know if she was giving it a try a couple months ago. I don't know if she's still up to that, but I know she's got some insight into how to launch it at the very least. But listen, I'm jealous of your position. You have nothing but growth and excitement ahead of you.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little bit nervous, intimidated by, the next steps, but I guess that's
Of
part
course. Well, if you're not
growth.
intimidated by the next steps, then they're not your next steps. That's what I say.
I think that's right. That's inspirational.
I love that. David, listen, brother, I'm so glad that you found time to call tonight. And thank you for giving so much of yourself tonight. With that dream, with being so open with you and your family experience with your mother and everything, that was really beautiful.
Yeah, I'm glad we have a place for this where I can get some help, just for free. It's generous of you.
Brother, I know. I know. I cut myself and bleed for you guys every single time I'm up here is nothing but generosity on my part, and I love it. I love doing it. It gives me energy.
Oh, me too.
Me too. Well, namaste to you. Namaste to you, brother David. I really appreciate your call. Don't be a stranger, okay? Let's one step at a time with the OnlyFans. Don't worry about your asshole diameter yet. Let's get the username up. Let's connect the bank account. Let's get a couple, test some lenses maybe. Test some lenses with a camera. I don't know if you know anybody with a DSLR with a couple different lenses or something. It might be kind of fun. But yeah, let's talk about it one step at a time. All right.
Sure. Yeah, I'll think it through. I'll talk to a photographer friend. He might be able to help me out once I tell him of my project.
Beautiful. Beautiful, David. Well, namaste to you, brother. You have a wonderful night.
You too. Namaste.
Namaste. Wow. 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 Did you see that? Did you feel that? Did you see what happens to someone's life when they take the program seriously? Do you see the potential that is waiting to be unleashed? Yeah, we just saw it with David. Because David took a second, everybody was doing their bits, everybody's doing their little jokes, their little guffaws. Everyone's whacking each other off in the chat, having a hootenanny. But David, longtime listener, first-time caller, steps up to the plate, allows the program, avails himself to the program, to the insights, and takes a step that we couldn't have dreamed. I want you all to remember this last call. This is an important one. This is an important one. I want you all to really, really bookmark this in your tabs of your mind. David's a very special explorer. Namaste. Wow. Guys, beautiful stream tonight. Like I said, the program works. And what a call to go out. The program goddamn works. Welcome back to another Explorations. Thank you for being here. Thank you and welcome to all of you. Both of those things to all of you. Namaste. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations, and this has been another stream, another Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Gorgeous one at that. We are going to take the weekend off. We'll be back Tuesday. And we're gonna be tacking on. We're gonna be changing the schedule. Wait, it's Thursday today? Yeah, let's go Tuesday. I'm gonna finish something this weekend. We'll go Tuesday, and then I'll get back. I got a new flow. We're gonna add a little something on Tuesday. Communal Vision from Philzy. I heart boobs. Wonderful. And listen, along those lines, guys, if anybody ever tries to put you in your head about how and how much you are attracted to breasts, you fucking kill them. You fucking kill them. You put them in the ground. You shoot them with a gun. You kill them with a knife. You run them over with a car. You do anything that you can. You get those snakes out of your community. You don't want them. Anybody that's putting you in your head about how much and whether we don't need that. We do not need that. They're trying to castrate you. They're trying to cut your cock off in every way you could possibly imagine. Don't listen to a word they have to say. Let's see. Who's up? Who's running?